that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wings Over delivers. Wings Over delivers. Wings Over delivers. If you're looking for wings to be delivered to your home, Wings Over Greenville has you covered with no third party needed. Wings Over Greenville has its own in-house delivery service. Be sure to try the all-new tender sandwiches by ordering ahead on the Wings Over mobile app. Open till 3 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. Wings Over has everything to cure those late night munchies. Give them a call at 758-9464. Wings Over Greenville. They deliver.
Are you ready for some football, Pirate Nation? Bud Light is America's favorite light beer and the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times this football season, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Bud Light carefully brews their beer to be perfect for anywhere there's fun. Because when there's fun, Bud Light is there. Get ready to have fun this season, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers, and when it comes to getting your family together, there's no better place than Familia, which is Italian for family. Familia is the place I like to bring my football family, especially my offensive linemen. Whether it's great New York style pizzas, homemade meatballs, lasagna, chicken parmesan, or delicious homemade desserts, Familia is a winning play every time. For dine-in or takeout, make Familia your go-to play when you have a hungry team. Familia on Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College. Go Pirates!
Welcome to US Cellular, where new and current customers choose any phone they want for free.
Free? Even the one with 5G and lots of storage?
Free.
And the one with the latest everything?
Free.
At US Cellular, any phone you see is free, whether you're a new or current customer. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
We all love using Uber Eats, DoorDash, and grocery pickup. It makes life so much easier. Well, now there is cellular delivery, and the team at Cellular Warehouse has perfected the process. They will deliver your new phone right to your door with all your information loaded on the new phone, and the best thing is there is no charge for this awesome service. And you don't have to waste half the day sitting in a Cellular store. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051 and let his team of experts make your cellular delivery today. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent, serving all of Eastern North Carolina.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Otavola Market Cafe. Otavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Otavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Otavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Otavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Otavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OtavolaMarket.com. Otavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers for my friends at Arcpoint Labs. Just as I trust my teammates, you can trust Arcpoint Labs to give you quick and accurate results for your laboratory testing needs. Arcpoint Labs provides insights and solutions to enable individuals, businesses, and communities to make informed decisions on their health, safety, and well-being. Visit any of the 6 Eastern North Carolina Arcpoint Labs locations or go to arcpointlabs.com. Go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
There's local politics, bud.
I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Get these clowns out of here.
Why would they do that?
You were having a freaking game.
Dude,
Cocky bunch, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome into a Victory Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930. Online, pr927fm.com, and also check us out on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Make sure you are smashing that like button, smash the subscribe as well, as we'll be on Facebook and YouTube throughout today's show. If you have any questions for our players on the Players Lounge, you can type them in there. We got Rajay Harris joining us later on in the show, as well as Xavier Smith, Miles Berry, Ryan Jones, Jeremy Lewis, Isaiah Winstead. So we'll be talking to all those guys and the quarterback, Holton Ahlers, in just a moment. Shirley Rhodes is here, the Chan man, Troy D. What's up, Troy?
Good to see you, Clip. How are you?
Fantastic. And coming off a Pirate W, so let's talk about it with the QB on the Pit Electric Live line, Holton Ahlers. He joins us today on the Delcor Players Lounge. Holton, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I know it's got to feel good to get that first win of the season under your belt. How's the team responded now with a nice bounce back here?
Yeah, really well. It was, like you said, it was good to get our first win under our belt, and unfortunately, game one didn't go our way, but we took care of business game two, and hopefully we can stack some wins together now and get this thing rolling.
Holton, looking at the game from Saturday, weather, it was just a complete wet mess, but it didn't seem to really affect you or the offense that much. I mean, you guys kind of still did your thing. Was the weather a factor, in your opinion, as far as what you're able to do production-wise?
Honestly, not too much. It could have been a lot worse than it was. And our equipment staff did a really good job of switching out towels, switching out the balls, almost every play pretty much, and the refs did a good job of letting us do that. So could have been a lot worse. When we first got there, they canceled the Pirate Walk, and it was a downpour. So in my mind as a quarterback, you're like, oh crap and all that. But then once we got out there, the most it was is drizzling towards the end of the game, and by that point we were up. So the weather kind of worked out good for us.
Holton, I got some stats I want to read to you, get your thoughts on them. First of all, after a game, do you look at them? Are there any stats in particular you go back and look at after a performance?
Turnovers are always something that I don't really have to even go back and look at. I'll know pretty early on, and that's our goal, is to not have any turnovers.
Mission accomplished there, 2-0 in the turnover department the other night.
Yeah, which was huge for us. And then, I'll look at my completion percentage before doing the media and just little stuff like that, how many rushing yards we had, but other than that, as long as we win, I don't really care, other than the turnover mark.
Ahlers, 25 of 39, 270, 2 touchdowns. As he mentioned, no interceptions. How about these numbers, Holton? First of all, plays ran, and a lot of these, this goes hand in hand. It's complementary football. You give kudos to the defense and offense for these, but plays ran. You guys ran 86 plays the other night. ODU only ran 44. First downs, the Pirates had 30. Old Dominion had 12. Time of possession, Holton, about 41 minutes to 19 minutes. Just crazy numbers there.
Yeah, that's big. And the defense did a really good job of getting 3 and outs with them. And then we stayed on the field. Our first drive was 16 plays, and then they had 18 plays in the whole first half. So it was really good for us to stay on the field and, put some drives together. And the defense did a really great job of getting some 3 and outs and letting us get the ball back.
And Clip, I don't have the stat sheet in front of me, but very few penalties for ECU in this game. Don't remember many at all. So I thought they, really cleaned up a lot of that stuff too. I don't know if you have the exact number, but I didn't remember many. Did you?
ECU had, I don't have it in front of me.
Great.
2 week one. I do remember that. I think they had a few more in this one. But
okay. Yeah, but although I will say that has not seemed to be a problem so far, with this team.
Yeah, not at all. We're a disciplined football team, an older football team that knows that penalties can win or lose you a game. So, it just shows that kind of like our discipline and the culture that Coach Houston set.
Looks like ECU had 7 penalties the other night compared to 9 for Old Dominion. So there you go. One other number, Holton, the defense did a phenomenal job on third down. They did it all last year, did it against NC State. 1 of 9 was Old Dominion. You guys 10 of 19 on third down. How's that number for you? Do you have a goal in mind going into games about your third down conversions?
Yeah, we just obviously want to get every single one. Last year, that was a vocal point in our team, and really a weakness of our team was third down and red zone, so that's something we really focused on this offseason. So just super proud of the guys. We just got to keep going out there and producing on third down, and then if we don't get on third down, get it on fourth down. And that's one thing that I like about Coach Houston and Coach K is they're not afraid to go for it. There are situations that we're I mean, we were 4th and 8, in the red zone, and we were still going for it. So that just shows their belief in the system and the belief in us. And I think we were 2 for 3 on 4th down on Saturday. So just continue to have good percentages there. I mean, that's a winning formula.
All right, got Campbell on the clock, Holton, as they roll into Greenville. Another night game. The good news with this one, it looks like it's going to be really nice weather compared to last weekend. Low of 59 degrees Saturday, high of around the low 80s. So should be ideal around kickoff. And I thought the fans that showed up, by the way, great job by the Pirate Nation. I was really worried about what the crowd would be like, and obviously the weather was a factor, but a lot more people there than I had probably anticipated, and definitely a loud crowd that was there. So kudos to the fans. Hopefully they'll be back Saturday inside Dowdy Flickin Stadium for another fun night game. But your expectations going into this game against the Campbell Camels?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good football team. The more I watch them, the more I realize that those players have played a lot of football. I mean, they got a lot of 4th, 5th year, and 6th year guys, and I mean, I think they're ranked in the FCS. I mean, they're a good football team, and we can't sleep on anyone. Our mission every single week is to go 1-0, and that's what we're going to focus on.
Holton, what was the post game like Saturday night with Harold Varner III? How much fun was it having him in the locker room with you guys?
He's awesome. He's always a good time, especially when it comes to games, and he's became a good supporter of the program and a good friend of mine over the years, and it's just to have his support is pretty special.
Great ambassador of the Pirate Nation, Harold Varner III, no doubt about it. Proud of his success. Holton, how are you doing physically? I know we always ask that question every week, a little banged up, but how on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing?
I'm probably not going to give you a number right now, Troy, but I mean, I'm in the training room and I'll be all right. I mean, that's just kind of how it is during football. Is you stay in the training room and your body starts feeling good about Friday, and you play Saturday, and then you restart from ground zero again, and it's nothing different here. And I mean, I'll be all right. Just got to keep staying in the training room and staying as healthy as possible.
He told us about that cycle last week. If we had this conversation on Friday instead of Monday, the answer might be a little better. But it gets better as the week goes along. Holton, huge weekend for the Sun Belt. I know you're a football fan, and you probably follow scores and highlights and things like that. But Appalachian State knocking off Texas A&M, Marshall winning at Notre Dame. And I think there was one Georgia Southern win to Nebraska and won. And of course,
Scott Frost there.
Yeah, he's out now. Old Dominion, a member of that conference. So I don't know if you think about this when you win but it just shows you that craziness happens all over the country in college football. It happened to be in one conference this past weekend, and luckily, and you put in the hard work, but you're not one of these teams. So that's got to feel good to not be making those kind of headlines today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a really good conference, and I mean, they're a conference, one of the top, G5 conferences out there, and I mean, I think they go hand in hand with us in a lot of categories. So it was good to be on the winning hand of that.
Well, Holden, I know you're pressed for time today. It is your day off, but as you said, you're getting a lot of treatment, so we're going to let you go ahead and get back to that and get healed up the best you can, and we look forward to seeing you out there Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Holden, one quick question from Craig on Facebook Live.
All right.
What is the band Holden wears on his right upper arm?
Are you talking about the brace?
I don't know what Craig's talking about.
He might be talking about the brace. The brace is just something for my shoulder, just to keep my shoulder intact and for me to play healthy. But then on the right side, I wear like tape on my wrist so like the sweat doesn't go down and get my hands wet. So
there you go.
2 answers to stuff on my right hand. Yep.
Thank you.
Any pregame rituals that you do every time before a game that's like kind of tradition for you?
Yeah, I get out there early and just pray on the field, right in the end zone, just for good health and for God to get the glory. And other than that, then just let the rest take care of itself.
Holden, thanks for joining us, man. Good luck this Saturday. We'll talk to you again next Monday.
Yeah, appreciate you. See y'all.
All right, thanks, man.
Holden Ehlers on the Delcor Players Lounge. Delcor, the trusted HVAC and plumbing contractor in Eastern North Carolina for residential and businesses for over 5 decades. You can call them 321-8868 or visit delcorinc.com. As I mentioned, it is a victory Monday. Holden Ehlers leading the Pirates to victory. The Washington Commanders are 1-0 after knocking off the Jaguars. huge upset in a mud pit in Chicago.
Clip, I don't know what to do with ourselves.
Well, I was wrong. I'll eat crow. Bears knocking off the 49ers.
All I said is don't bet against them in week 1 with a new regime.
You were right.
I kind of felt good about it. I said, let's see where this thing goes. And there's still a lot of football to be played. But, man, isn't it nice to sit here today? Both our college teams, our pro teams are victorious.
Shirley Rhodes, Miami Dolphins knocking off the rival New England Patriots. They start 1-0.
Yeah.
C.J. Schaefer, his Pittsburgh Steelers win a wild one against the Cincinnati Bengals, just winning all over the place. And then
Chandler has a team.
Oh.
Did they play? I didn't. Oh, they did play. I left at halftime. I didn't get a chance to see the end. What happened with the Panthers? How did that turn out?
Chandler, Victory Monday. Where you at?
You snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory.
I'm here on a Victory Monday, baby. Pirates win.
Yeah,
that one hurt yesterday.
How about
guys?
so many missed field goals all year, all week, all day yesterday, and then that dude for the Browns hits, what, a 58-yard
58-yard field goal. I had
Might have been good for
utmost
68.
confidence that he was going to miss.
Yeah.
I had the utmost confidence he was going to miss.
And he
that field
crushed
goal.
it.
And he nailed it.
Yeah.
But off the toe, it looked like he was going to push it right. And sure enough, it was like a curveball. It curved right back in between the uprights. And Panthers go down.
Susan Deans has hashtag Fire Matt Rule in the chat. And also I saw on Twitter, she went to the game and had a Fire Matt Rule sign in Bank of America Stadium.
You got to admire for her dedication.
Yeah.
She's been on that bandwagon for a while and is willing to take it all the way to Charlotte. My son Tyler was like yesterday, he's like, Dad, these games are so wild, these finishes, this has got to be scripted.
Yeah,
like,
it feels that way.
He goes, there's no way this is real. This almost feels like a wrestling scripted deal. I said, well, there are some people that think that about the NFL.
And even if it is, I'm still in on it. It's so entertaining.
Look,
and it feels fake sometimes when you're watching
wrestling and
it.
you know it's scripted. It's entertainment. You know, a lot of people go to movies. Girls read books that are scripted. About
some boys read books.
Well,
too.
I meant like I was talking about. What is that? 50 Shades Grey. You know, that's scripted. It's not real or live. But my point is, I agree with you, Clip. Even if it was scripted, great entertainment.
And guess what? They've got a script for tonight right here on Pirate Radio. It'll be the Broncos and the Seahawks, Russell Wilson returning to Seattle. So there's another script to be written. Speaking of which, Troy, and speaking of our NFL coverage, awesome to have the NFL back here on Pirate Radio, Westwood One's coverage. And we had Thursday Night Football, Bills blowing out the Rams, triple header yesterday. Tonight we got Russell Wilson taking on his former team, the Seattle Seahawks, and we'll have Thursday night, Sunday triple header, Monday night, all throughout the season right here on Pirate Radio. But you showed me something cool before the show today.
Yeah, so we've been a Westwood One affiliate with the NFL since we started Pirate Radio, and as we've kind of we've mentioned before that this is our 20th season of football, really, for ECU coverage. But it is also our 20th year covering high school football. It's also our 20th season covering NFL and carrying the NFL and being a partner with Westwood One. And what that means is we have basically 3 games every Sunday: the 1 o'clock game, a 4 o'clock game, Sunday night football, and then we have Monday night football, and then we have Thursday night football. We're exclusive home with the NFL playoffs, and we have the audio of the Super Bowl live. So it's been a great partnership with us and Westwood One. And one of my guys that works with the company at Westwood One said sent me a text message. He said, "Hey man, before the weekend, I need you to check your email. That's important." I was like, "Well, okay, I better make sure everything's ready for this weekend." So
week 1, yeah,
it had an MP3 attached. So I was like, "All right, let me see what this is. Maybe it's a promo we need to get on, or some type of announcement or something." So I played it. Had no idea what it was. I'm gonna play it for you guys. And this, hopefully this will translate. And let me see if I can get the volume up. Hold on one second. All right, here we go.
Hey, Troy Dreyfus, this is Kevin Harlan with Westwood One. I wanted to say congratulations and a big thank you to you and the staff at Pirate Radio for being an NFL affiliate on Westwood One for 20 seasons. We could not do this without your support, and I just wanted to recognize that. I hope that East Carolina Pirate football is as good as ever this year, and they can get on a roll and make some great memories as well. Thank you again from all of us at Westwood One, and let's go for another 20 years.
That's pretty cool. So let me,
Kevin Harlan,
hit that beginning
the
part
legend.
I don't know, how awesome is that? Like,
we What are you hitting?
I was trying to
just him saying your name.
Dwight Dreyfus, this is Kevin
Dwight
Harlan.
Dreyfus.
I want to say congratulations and a big thank you to you and
Mr.
the
Big
staff
Voice.
at Pirate Radio.
Yeah.
Being an NFL affiliate.
No, I mean, he has a big voice. That's what I'm saying.
But that's not
No,
Mr.
it's
Big
not
Voice.
Mr. Big Voice, but he's Mr. Big play-by-play voice.
I hope that East Carolina.
All right, we heard it.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
Kevin Harlan,
Yeah.
the all-time legend. I got nervous when you first played that for me because we play a lot of his clips talking about streakers.
Right.
And I was nervous as to why he was
And there
saying
he
your name.
goes. He's
Troy
on the field
Dreyfus
with no clothes.
Is on Dowdy Ficklin Stadium turf. Somebody tackle that man. I mean, you want to talk about iconic voices. He might be more known, too, for, NBA playoffs and those high, NCAA tournament, but does an awesome job, NFL and the radio here on Westwood One.
So very nice of them to send that and for him to take some time out of his day to record it. We appreciate him and our partnership with Westwood.
Great stuff. So, great Sunday of NFL and a fantastic Saturday as well. The Chan Man and I went to the game. That was the first game I went to. I don't know when the last time I saw a game. The last time I went to the stadium was the day of the lightning delay against A&T. They got pushed back to the next day.
To bring me my money game.
That's right. And I hadn't been back since.
And I saw, I was talking to you in the pregame show, and I didn't want to even bring this up because I was looking at my radar, and I was looking at the forecast, and it had lightning bolts all at 6, 7, 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, God, Clip's going to come, and this is going to be delayed. This is going to be another pushed back to Sunday game. Like, I just had a bad feeling about this.
NFL Week 1.
I was like...
here?
I was like, here he is. He hasn't been here in years.
Down.
He comes back to a lightning game.
Oh, my
Thank
goodness.
God the lightning held off and it was just rain.
And while we were there was some mist, and of course we left early to get back here for the fifth quarter, and I think right when we bolted, it started raining pretty good late in the game.
And look, here's my deal. You know me, I'm not a fan of the cold. I can't deal with the cold, but it was warm. It wasn't it wasn't cold out. I stayed through to the very end, got soaked in the rain, and I commend a lot of fans that were there. As I said, I thought it was a lot more than I ever anticipated. But it's okay. I'm okay with a warm rain. It's the cold rain. I can't handle the cold. Cold, I got to cash out. But if it's warm, I'm sticking with it.
It was a festive crowd. It was a spicy crowd, fun to be a part of, and had a hot fifth quarter as well. Lines were locked and loaded for, once again, just like last week, about 2.5, 3 hours. So we were rolling late into the night on the fifth quarter.
And sometimes once you're wet, Clip, you're already wet, So what difference? You might as well just stay out there and enjoy it.
All right. I agree.
Yeah, just the psychology of,
You got to talk yourself through it. Yeah.
Well, and I will say the concession lines were fixed.
Yeah.
Mostly because it wasn't hot, so people weren't starving for water.
So Chandler
and there were fewer people there, but no lines at the concessions from what I could tell.
We went undercover boss. While we were walking in, East Carolina was on their first drive. We walked up, got in right away. They didn't scan our ticket. Some guy just looked at it.
Yeah.
And we walked through.
It's fine. Yeah.
Chandler went to get him a cold snack, as Bryce Williams would say.
A cold snack.
How was the line there, Chandler? Were you able to?
No, nobody was in line.
All right, great.
When I got there were 2 people in the beer line.
Yep, walked up there, got my beer, paid for it, and I met you right there at the stairs.
No, Usher checked us when we went up, so we just went up. We went in our assigned seats, sat my butt on seat 10 where I was supposed to be. No problem at all, no issue.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
I think we're good.
Yeah, problem solved.
Now.
We fixed the glitch.
Now you get 51 in there again, could be some problems. But
so it is family weekend this weekend, I understand.
Is Brian Kelly going to be here?
It's family weekend.
I hope Brian's here. That'd be great to have him here.
He'd probably rather be here at this purple and gold than his purple and gold.
He might be looking at a job here.
Yeah.
See if he can be an assistant.
I'm here for family weekend.
I've always loved barbecue and hush puppies.
Oh, man.
Fit right
Parker's is one hell of a spot.
And a pig picking. What kind of fake stuff would he say if he was over here?
Speaking of which, Parker's was awesome on Saturday.
Thank you to Parker's. Yeah, great partners with us. Yeah, and you'll get it again this week.
It hit the spot as soon as we got back from the game, too.
Yeah, I was trying to leave earlier, but Chandler said, let's hold on. I said, I'm ready for
I almost came back here afterwards just to kind of empty out the truck with all the tailgate, some of the supplies, and just see if there were any remnants left over that I could pick over. But I was like, no, I won't bother you guys. so I didn't.
Well, we had.
Did you have enough?
Yeah. We took care of it.
All right. I'm doing it next time.
There's no crumbs left anymore. But yeah.
I heard only one complaint.
Oh, yeah.
Willie
Beaver had a complaint.
Yeah. There was not a banana pudding.
Where's my nana pudding?
For old Billy. But I got to tell you, I will say this in his defense. The banana pudding at Parker's is excellent. Like, it's just the right size. It's in the perfect container. And it's like, it's thick. It's just a great consistency. Plenty of wafers in it. A lot of times banana pudding's too puddingy. Pudding. You know what I'm saying? Too much pudding. Too much pudding. Pudding? Is that a word? It's puddingy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like it more wafery.
Okay.
Yeah. And theirs has good wafers in it. They're like fresh.
I think it's a great ratio.
Yes. It's just like what I'm trying to say. It's fantastic.
There you go.
Yeah,
ParkersBBQ.com. All right.
I'll try and get you guys some this weekend.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Just
I'll put the order in for y'all.
Billy's a bit of a diva, and we need him to be in good spirits late Saturday night because it's another 6 o'clock kickoff, and it was announced earlier today that East Carolina Navy, coming up not this Saturday but the following Saturday, will also be a 6 o'clock kickoff.
Look, you know me, Clip. Young Troy D lived for night games, but I know I'm getting a little bit older when I'm like, damn. 3 back-to-back night games.
Yeah.
That's even a little much for me.
Everybody's got their preference. I'm at the point where I'll take all the nooners I can get, bring on the nooners. I want to be up early. I want to get home and still be able to watch football.
Yeah.
So some people like 3:30. Some people probably like the 6 o'clock.
We get home like around midnight when you're doing this stuff.
Yeah.
You know. But it takes a toll, man, especially doing what we do. You know, it's a full day.
So that'll be 6 o'clock September 24th, and that will be on ESPN Plus. East Carolina conference opener against the Navy Midshipmen.
And we've already got some other night games already on the docket this year.
We got Friday nighters coming up.
Yeah, we got BYU's a Friday night game on ESPN2. You got Cincinnati is going to be, I believe, also Friday night game on ESPN2.
Both 8 o'clocks.
Yes, those are even late. You know, those will make the 6 o'clocks look like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to need a nap that day.
I'll take it. If I get a Saturday off the next day to watch college football.
That is a good point.
That is a trade-off.
That's kind of already a work day for us anyway, so it's kind of a bonus freebie. Almost an open date weekend, if you would.
I'll take it and run with it, baby. All right, we'll get a break in. We'll come back. Rajay Harris set to join us. Chandler and I met Pops on Saturday night. Rajay's dad.
Oh, really?
Came up and talked to us at the game.
My guy?
My guy's
By the way,
my guy's guy.
My guy.
Clip has been invited to the next family gathering.
That is not true, but I feel like I kind of am.
Yeah.
He didn't say it, but he kind of said it, you know?
But he came up, he said, hey, Clip, he said, I'm Rajay's dad, and I appreciate what you do on Monday.
Awesome.
Could be tuned in right now.
Well, and look, Rajay's such a nice guy.
That's what I told him.
That's probably where he got it from.
I said, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy, you did a great job with your guy, my guy.
My guy.
But no, he was cool. And we'll talk to Rajay about it. Chandler and I waited to see if East Carolina would score before we left.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was Rajay that scored.
Yeah. I told him, I said, all right, this would be perfect. If Rajay scores, it's an awesome outro. We just turn to his dad, point at him, and we leave. And that's exactly what we did.
And they each got one. So Rajay got one, and then Get Gone. Deuce got one.
Rajay got 2.
Yeah, that's right.
At home.
Clip, how was it meeting Rajay's dad?
It was the dream come true, my guy.
My guy.
You set me up. I had to figure out where you were going, and I got it. Take a time out. Rajay joins us after these words.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. The doors open at noon, 7 days a week. And the Buck has live music every night, along with football. Monday is open mic night, the first Monday of each month. Tuesday, it's karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday, it's acoustic night. Thursday, it's the dance party with DJ Kid Scene and live music every Friday and Saturday night with the best bands on the East Coast. Follow the Buck on Instagram for information and schedule of events. This season, party like a pirate at the Buck.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa wants to know if you are ready to fall into beauty October 7th through the 14th. All services and products will be on sale. Botox, filler, painless laser hair removal, facials, RF microneedling, rejuvenating laser treatments to treat brown spots, wrinkles, texture, veins, and skin tightening. And now, the only facility in the area to offer non-surgical under-eye fat pad treatments. BeautyBarMedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Go Pirates!
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Jeff Charles for my friends at Ed Watkins Marine. I've known Ed personally for years, covering his winning performances on the football field and on NASCAR's pit road. Now Ed is winning on the water, and you get to win too. You win with awesome prices on boats from Ed Watkins Marine, and of course, great service after the sale. If you're looking for a new boat, contact Ed Watkins Marine today. They will deliver anywhere. Find them online at edwatkinsmarine.com and tell them the voice sent you.
You're kicking me out of the family?
No, just the wireless plan. At U.S. Cellular, we don't need 4 lines to get a great deal. Just $34.99 a month per line with unlimited data, even just one.
That is a really good deal.
Get unlimited data for just $34.99 per line, even just one. Only at U.S. Cellular. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Mow like a pro with Hustler Turf zero-turn mowers. They engineer their mowers to be maintenance and service friendly for the everyday homeowner, while not sacrificing the build and cut quality they're known for. From the heavy-duty frame to the welded steel deck to their trademark smooth track steering, Hustler Turf zero-turn mowers deliver professional grade cut quality for a perfectly manicured lawn. Come into Ron Ayers Motorsports to see the Hustler difference for yourself today. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Ahoy there, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express, your local tire and wheel shop in Greenville, offering affordable, easy payment options for easy ownership, savvy? Our customers love our treasure of tires and wheels, easy payment options, and customer care package, too. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
This is former ECU football player Bryce Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Victory Monday. Clip Brock, Troy D, Chan Man, Shirley Rhodes, Big Dog, the whole crew here as we go inside the Delcor Players Lounge on a Monday. Talked to Holt Nailers a moment ago. Got a lot of players to get to. Got to get to Rajay Harris right now. East Carolina running back found the end zone twice on Saturday. He joins us here on Pirate Radio Live. Rajay, how you doing today?
I'm great, my guy. How y'all doing?
Fantastic. And Rajay, I went to the game the other night, Chandler and I, and we had a gentleman come up behind us, and he said, "Hey, Clip," and I turned around. It was your father, and he said he enjoys the show, enjoys the interviews, and it was really nice to meet him. And I was ready to leave and come back for the postgame, but Chandler said, hey, let's wait to see if they score. So that was the possession where you caught the shovel pass and scored. So we kind of turned around, pointed at your dad, had a moment there, and it was really neat. But you had some support in the stands the other night.
Yeah, man. I don't think he ever missed a football game since I've been playing. That's the guy right there. He actually bought his tickets the other day for BYU.
Oh, all right. Making that trip out there.
You think he's tuned in right now, Rajay?
He might be.
Well, we'd just like to say thank you for listening, Mr. Harris. Appreciate it.
And Rajay's talked about he was a heck of a football player like yourself, right?
Oh, yeah. That was a goat right there. That was a goat.
So 3 touchdowns in 2 games, and you got the ball. You got running a little bit the other night, Rajay. You couldn't really bust loose against NC State. How did it feel to get that ground game going the other night?
Big shout out to them big boys up front. You know, man, they just been working so hard in practice, and, you know, practice make perfect, you know, so, you know, you work hard at practice, it's going to show on game day. So that's just exactly what they've been doing.
And Mike Houston talked after the game really about the 1-2 punch between you and Keaton, you know, between you guys together. It is a dangerous dynamic duo, and I know, you know, you're both getting it done now.
Yes, sir. That's my guy right there. You know, that you just talk about somebody that come to practice and work every day. You know, Keaton comes with the right attitude, you know, the right leadership every day. He just busts his tail, and like I said, it's going to show on game day if you do that practice.
And on your 15-yard run, you could have gone 81 if you needed to, right? I mean, you were cruising.
Yes, sir. I could have been going. Yes, sir.
There was a drive there where they really got you going, and you were popping off 4, 5, 6 yards of carry. And I do have one complaint there, Rajay. What happened with the drop? You got to catch that ball, right?
Yeah, me and Holt went on the same page, but I told him after the play it was on me. You know, I still got to catch it. It touched my hand, so I still got to catch it.
It was wet. You say it was too wet.
Oh, nah. It was on me, man. It was on me.
39-21 victory over Old Dominion, getting that first win of the year. You get to celebrate in the locker room. Had a special guest in there, right? Harold Varner III. You ever pick up a golf club, Rajay?
I've never, and I don't think I will, to be honest.
I don't know. Those guys make a lot of money, man.
Yeah, man. I don't think I can do it. It's just like baseball for me. I tried it, and I don't think I can do it. So,
all right.
I will say, told Harold that he's not only on the Live Tour, he's on the Live and Large Tour now with the guaranteed money he's got. It's awesome.
He's making quite a bit.
We're going to look for the HV3 indoor football complex soon.
I'm telling you.
I'm ready for that announcement any day now. So, Rajay, what's the difference? I love the attitude y'all had last week despite the loss. You know, you got to bounce back. You got to be ready to go on Sunday at practice. What was the mood like yesterday coming off a win at Sunday practice? How'd it feel out there?
I feel like everybody was still having that mindset. They were still hungry. Like, that wasn't enough. We left a lot of plays out there on the field, as y'all could see, you know, watching the game. But, you know, everybody just hungry. You know, we don't care who we play. We just want to get out there and get the job done. And, you know, we have fans that come in the rain, sleet, the snow, sunshine. It's just, that's big for us. You know, that just keeps us going and keeps us rolling.
Raj, forecast looks good for this Saturday. Another night game, 6 o'clock. You got Campbell rolling into town. What do you know about those guys?
I don't really know too much about their defense. Coach Houston was saying they had a very great quarterback, like a very good quarterback that can run the ball, can throw the ball. They just, you know, remind him of Lamar Jackson. So, you know, it's going to be a good game this week. You know, it's a good coaching staff over there. I know some friends that play for Campbell, so I just know how they coach. I know how they play. So it's going to be a good game, man.
Raj, the ECU team has been one that's really kind of come strong in the second half and has really performed well in each second half so far this season. How much of that is adjustments at halftime? How much of it is the conditioning that you guys have done? What are the factors that you point to as why the second half has been so strong for this ECU football team?
Well, you know, we try to go out there and beat them, you know, the first couple, you know, quarters. But, you know, we worked so hard this offseason, man. Just the last 4 quarters, you know, big shout out to Big John, man. We're able to go out there all 4 quarters with 100% effort. But, you know, the last 2 teams that we played, I don't really think they could hang with us in the 4th quarter. due to the conditioning, the workouts and stuff, the mentality that we bring to the table, and it's just paying off each game. You know, you seen the last game, ODU, fourth quarter, second half, we got rolling. You know, you wish you could have got rolling first half, like the second half, but you know, we got rolling second half and good things happen.
Rajay Harris joining us, Delcor Players Lounge. Rajay, I remember Troy asked you last week what the talking was like on the field with NC State. You said that their defense wasn't talking that much. I was told that Old Dominion was doing some talking. In fact, one of the players talked to Mike Houston before the game and told him, you know, you don't know me, but you're going to know me after this game and all that stuff. So, I don't know. How about their defense? Was there any talking going on the field out there?
It was, but you know, I told myself before the season started I wasn't gonna get into all that. So I really don't be trying to get into all the arguments. But yeah, it was a player. It was probably like just one player in particular that was just doing the most talking on defense. But you know, we just came out there and played ball. We didn't really worry about him. He was pushing people. Ref didn't see it, of course, but you know, we just play ball right there.
Yeah, I did see too. There was a couple of occasions, 2 or 3, where guys would get into it after a play, and you'd kind of see. I don't want to call it a punch, but like a hand to the face mask, and the refs never called it. And I'll say kudos to you guys for not getting involved in that stuff, because that's easy to kind of lose it in that situation, you know.
Definitely. Before the game, Coach Houston told us that was going to be one of them type games. That, you know, they had people on their team that, you know, fire off and, you know, talk and throw punches and stuff like that. Just keep your composure and just play the game. You know, we can beat them by playing the game. We don't have to beat them with, you know, anger, emotion, and all that.
Raj, I know Mondays are your day off. This is obviously sometimes a big treatment day if you need it. Running back's a position that gets banged up a lot. How are you doing physically this week? How are things feeling for you?
I actually just left the training room like 2 minutes before I called. But I've been in training 3 times today. Just trying to get my body back right. I'm not too banged up. You know, it was just the second game of the season. After playing 2 great football teams, but, you know, I'm big on taking care of my body. I've been big since high school, taking care of my body. So, you know, I'll last. I'll be good.
Yeah. Rajay got 16 carries on Saturday, had 4 catches, so that's 20 touches there, and 261 rushing yards for East Carolina. How about the young kid, Marlon Gunn, coming in at the end, Rajay? About got in the end zone on his 43-yard carry.
Yeah, man, I told y'all, man, he's been working. He's been working his butt off, man. You know, coming here Sunday to watch film, he just looked good. He looked calm. He didn't look, you know, scared, nervous. He just went out there and played the snap like he'd been playing, you know, and that's good to see as an older cat looking down at the younger guys, just seeing them go out there and just be themselves, man. It was one of the moments, man, and I was very happy for him.
Rajay Harris joining us here today, Delcor Players Lounge. Rajay, we'll let you get back to treatment. Have a good week of practice, man, and we'll catch up with you next Monday here on Pirate Radio Live.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. I appreciate y'all.
All right, thanks, Ross. Appreciate it.
Rajay Harris joining us today, seeing video of his shovel pass touchdown there, Troy D. Big day for him, a couple of touchdowns. Keaton Mitchell had the 81-yarder and found the end zone a couple times. So East Carolina's playmakers, I'll tell you what, Isaiah Winstead has yet to find the end zone, but 6 catches week 1, 5 for 89 week 2. He's been awesome. And Jalen Johnson, another transfer wide receiver, 9 for 93 on Saturday. These impact receivers that they have brought in via the transfer portal have done a great job through 2 weeks, Troy.
A lot of weapons, and also, as you've heard a lot of players talk about it during the season already, kind of the unsung heroes, the trainers of this team. You know, most fans don't see them. You know, they're just on the sideline, and unless someone gets hurt, then you might see someone go in a tent. But during the week, they'll constantly kind of bandaging up and working and massage and do whatever they got to do to help these guys stay healthy. And a lot of that training room gets a workout this time of year, Clip.
No doubt, especially with these running backs like Rajay Harris getting all these touches on game day. All right, we'll take another timeout. When we return, we'll talk to Xavier Smith, another solid defensive effort for East Carolina on Saturday, when we'll see what X has to say about it.
And I will exit stage left. I will leave you in the capable hands of Clip Rock and the team here. And I will see you Thursday.
All right.
At 3.
Thursday, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Sounds good. Troy D, thanks for hanging out.
Absolutely.
Bear down, and we'll see you later this week.
Yes, we'll discuss that more Thursday.
All right. We'll take a time out, come back. Xavier Smith joins us as we continue on the Delcor Players Lounge after this.
Pirate fans, don't miss out on another exciting Saturday at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium as East Carolina plays host to the Fighting Camels of Campbell. It will be the first time these two programs have met on the gridiron since 1939. That's 83 years. Tickets in the lower bowl are on sale for as low as $30. Don't wait because tickets are going fast. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com. It's the Fighting Camels and the Pirates at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
This is Dr. Phil Perdue from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Hi, this is Jeff Charles, and welcome inside the booth. The NIL deals are coming fast and furious. I'll have some thoughts after this. Just like Pepsi, Avery Jones from Havelock, born in Eastern Carolina.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us, and those of us that live in Eastern North Carolina know what a special time of year it is. This is Landon Minges with Minges Bottling Group. I'm the fourth generation of my family to have the honor of distributing Pepsi-Cola products to my neighbors in Eastern North Carolina. For over 75 years, my family has taken pride in this great responsibility, and we are proud to have remained locally owned and operated for over 7 decades. When you purchase a Pepsi in Eastern North Carolina, you are supporting your community and keeping those dollars right here in your own backyard. Support local, drink Pepsi, go Pirates.
It was just over a year ago that name, image, and likeness, or NIL, became a reality. The deals are extraordinary, and some of these deals are with American Athletic Conference schools. The teams ECU competes against. SMU is paying every football and basketball player $36,000 per year. At USF, the Bulls' offensive line has a deal with Hooters. It seemed totally crazy when, back in the spring, Ohio State coach Ryan Day said he needed $13 million for his football players. Now, quarterback C.J. Stroud, the odds-on favorite to win the Heisman Trophy, is cruising around Columbus in a $200,000 Bentley. What gave SMU the death penalty in the 80s is now legal and even applauded. Do you think things have changed with college athletics? Come on back again next time, and we'll visit inside the booth.
For over 51 years, Parker's Barbecue has brought families together with our award-winning whole hog barbecue and fried chicken. Tradition is important at Parker's Barbecue, and for 3 generations, the Parker's Way has stood the test of time. Whether you visit our dining rooms or drive-thrus, use our on-site catering, or even use our nationwide shipping, the hospitality, barbecue, fried chicken, homemade sides are still the same.
We are the Parker family. Come in and let our family show you. This is the Parker's Way.
BMS Builders is your premier custom builder in Eastern North Carolina. With homes in Blackwood, Mills Creek, Dalton's Cove and Farmville, and Belmar and Ayden, they're constantly expanding. Now to Laurel Glen and Sarah's Way, plus the new duplex community at Abigail Trails. BMS Builders can build the home of your dreams. Just ask Dr. Dennis Ross in Greenville or ECU football coach Mike Houston. They built their homes, and they can build yours as well. Call 916-1578 for BMS Builders.
Pirate Radio. The voice of the Pirate Nation.
1, 2, 3,
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006, and they are the local tech support experts for any of your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Victory Monday. We're inside the Delcor Players Lounge. Got Miles Berry, Ryan Jones, Jeremy Lewis, Isaiah Winstead later on in the program. Already talked to Holt Naylor's Rajay Harris. Let's talk to a member of the defense for the Pirates who had another solid performance on Saturday. Xavier Smith joining us today, the always fashionable Xavier Smith. Xavier, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. I was looking at the stats because I was going to bring them up with you and Miles and saw that Miles had 2 tackles. You had 3, credited for 3. I was like, those numbers sound low. And then I looked at it and figured out why. Old Dominion only ran 44 plays.
Yeah.
And y'all got off the field so fast, you just weren't out there a whole lot. Yeah. So did you feel like while you were in that game, like, man, I've been on the sideline a lot tonight? The time of possession was 41-19.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. When the offense was out there, I was sitting on the sideline for a while. I'm like, dang, I had to keep getting up, getting on the bike. That way I could stay warm and ready to go. But, you know, it was a dominant performance. So, it was a great feeling. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. 1 for 9 on third down was ODU. You like that number, I'm sure.
Love that number.
And turnovers, 2-0. East Carolina, no turnovers. You guys turned them over twice. So there's always something to fix. Yeah. So we're talking about all the good stuff. What did Coach Harrell and you guys talk about as far as fixable issues from that game?
I mean, what changed this year is that the players actually know what we could have did better as soon as it happened. So the coaches just reinforce some of the things we already know, and then obviously they point out like fundamentals, things we could clean up and be better on. But, you know, for the most part, I think defensively, together as a team, I think we had a good performance defensively in specifics. I feel like there's a couple of drives we could have cleaned up. We gave them some freebies here and there. So if we want to be the defense, you know, we can clearly show we can be. We just got to clean up the little things and, you know, stay on them for 4 quarters.
One time you do have to get up and be ready to get back on the field is when Keith Mitchell runs for 81 yards on one play.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 one-play scoring drives for East Carolina, so that's almost like a sudden change. Boom, you're right back on the field. But, man, what's it like watching that offense go to work? A lot of rushing yards for the team on Saturday.
I mean, it's great because, you know, especially in the game atmosphere, you know, we all strive for each other, but in practice it's different. You know, we try to shut Keaton down.
Right.
You know, we try to really make them all great. That way, when it comes to game time, it comes easy. So that's really our mentality. It's great to see all those guys, you know, finally go out there and have success. Keaton, Rajay, Holton, the offensive line is doing a great job. The receivers is doing a great job. Defensively, you know, defense do what we do, but it's just a great feeling to finally see all our hard work paying off right now.
Old Dominion had 15 net rushing yards on Saturday, and that every coordinator I hear, and it probably goes to you guys too, first thing you want to do is stop the run. So mission accomplished there. How much of the focus was on that leading up to the game, and, you know, how proud are you that you were able to accomplish that?
I mean, the focus is obviously to stop the offense, and that's stop the receivers. They had a great receiver. They had a great tight end. Their offensive line was good. Their quarterback was a good quarterback. You know, he got the ball off. He made plays when we thought we had him. Obviously, they had a great running back, too, but we just took the whole team as a challenge, especially defensively. We look at their running back. You know, he's a 1,000-yard running back. We look at it as opportunity. You know, can we shut this guy down? The wide receiver, you know, the stats is the stats. You know, all credit to him. But we let some plays. We gave him some plays. But it's just great to have those challenges. To finally have the players and the depth to go at it for 4 quarters, and it's game changing, and now we're finally seeing the results of that.
Yeah, Ollie Jennings the other night, 8 for 200, 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. He was a monster on ODU side, and Pirate fans got to know Jalen Johnson on Saturday night. 9 catches, 93 yards for him. Another big day for Isaiah Winstead, Xavier. These guys, and you've got guys on your side too with Bates and others that have come in and made an impact right away.
Mm-hmm, for sure. I mean, Isaiah and Jalen, you know, they're really some game changers, and Pirate Nation has finally seen that. And, you know, we have a lot of guys. It's hard to just focus on one person on that side of the ball. You know, we got Ryan Jones, CJ, Keaton, Rajay, Isaiah, Jalen.
Josiah's coming back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Josiah, Andre, Pegues. Like, there's just too many guys, like, you know, when we line up at defense and practice, we're like, dang, we can't even be like, let's focus on him because we got to focus on everybody. Everyone's explosive. Everyone's dangerous and can make explosive plays.
Got to be tough for opposing defensive coordinators to figure out who to try to stop when they take on ECU. I don't know if you're up to date on this, Xavier. The Sun Belt, so, of course, ODU's a member of the Sun Belt now. Sun Belt had 3 huge upsets on Saturday. App State over A&M. Marshall knocks off Notre Dame in South Bend, and then Georgia Southern goes to Nebraska and beats them.
Yeah.
You're not on that side of things. Everybody's talking about that today. Nobody's mentioning, you know, Old Dominion because East Carolina took care of business. But games like that happen every Saturday, so credit to you guys for not allowing that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we take those personal. So, you know, we trying to just go 1-0 every week.
And Campbell is up next. Have you dove into the Camels at all?
Yeah, I know they got an older group. The quarterback's a shifty guy. They have a big wideout, a good blocking tight end who can do a lot of things, and they just have explosive players. Old, well-seasoned group. So, you know, we can't take them lightly. Obviously, focus on them and, you know, attack the week the same we've attacked it the last 2 weeks.
And I know you got film to watch, but if you have some extra time, you're young, I'm old. I remember their head coach, Mike Minter, being a pounder for the Panthers, 3rd all-time leading tackler for the Panthers. He was a heck of a player back in the day. So check out that film when you get a chance.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely too young for that.
Mike Minter. Did you watch any NFL? You had practice yesterday. Did you catch any of the action yesterday?
I catched the back half of a couple games, but that was really about it. Yeah.
Your season, if you're a football fan, it's not great to be a player because you don't get to watch a whole lot of it.
Definitely a different perspective.
What season Game of Thrones you up to right now?
I actually been slacking. I'm still on the end of season 2.
All right.
I literally woke up this morning and was like, dang, I need to finish Game of Thrones because it was like miles right there. I hear them talking about House of Dragon.
Yeah.
And I don't want to listen to them. I'm just trying to focus on where I'm at on Game of Thrones so they don't spoil nothing for me. But yeah.
Well, Miles, I had to watch. I watched the Cowboys lose last night. I did not watch the new episode, so no spoilers. I don't know if you caught it last night, but I don't want to talk about it when you get in here. Xavier Smith joining us. What was the difference? Talk to the other guys about this. I'll get your take on it. I don't know, any pep in the step at practice yesterday, or do you go into each Sunday practice no matter the result the day before with the same mindset?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we love winning, but the older guys, we have a lot of experienced guys, great leaders on our team, and, you know, winning's great, but, you know, it's not saying we're accustomed to winning, but, you know, you have to live in that moment for a little bit, and then it's back to reality. It's back to the next week. You can't soak in the dub and be caught up on that because that's what alters your mindset, and you just become complacent and comfortable. And we don't never want to be comfortable. We always want to be focused on the next week, who we got next in front of us, and not taking them lightly and just attacking the week of practice or preparation.
Yeah, that's the way to go about it. If you have a question for Xavier Smith, Miles Berry, or other guys, you can chime in Facebook Live or YouTube. Harold Varner III joining the party in the locker room. You ever picked up a golf club?
I actually never have, but that is something I want to do once I do get some more free time.
Are you a patient man, Xavier? Like, I don't have the patience. I just can't do it.
I mean, I am patient. I'm just competitive. So if it's just me out there, I can get it done. But if someone's competing, I'm going to try to figure it out fast because, you know, I hate losing.
All right. Head out to the driving range, get some putts in. Who was it? Rajay, I think, said he did a little. No, it was Jeremy earlier said he could do some putt-putt, but that's about it.
Damn cat. I think it's more fun to go ride the golf
cart?
Yeah, the golf cart.
Yeah, you go do that too.
Yeah.
Xavier, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good week of practice. How's the body? Doing all right after 2 games?
Yeah, I mean,
as good as you can be.
Yeah, 5th year. You really got to prioritize taking care of your body, and that's what I'm going through right now. Being an older guy, I'm trying to put a lot of focus on my recovery, that way I can stay fresh and help the team win and contribute each week.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Xavier, thanks for joining us, man. We'll talk to you next Monday.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Xavier Smith joining us today on Pirate Radio Live inside the Delcor Players Lounge. Miles Berry up next. We'll talk to him inside the Pirate Radio studios when we kick off hour number 2 of the show. We're back with you after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Are you ready for some football, Pirate Nation? Bud Light is America's favorite light beer and the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times this football season, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Bud Light carefully brews their beer to be perfect for anywhere there's fun. Because when there's fun, Bud Light is there. Get ready to have fun this season, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Otavola Market Cafe. Otavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Otavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Otavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Otavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Otavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OtavolaMarket.com. Otavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and a multitude of advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,500 people, and we're one of the largest employers in our community and region. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org. And remember, education is truly a team effort. Pitt County Schools. Live and lead.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Lang with Carolina Hardscapes, and we're excited to announce that we're Eastern North Carolina's premier fiberglass pool installation company. We partnered with industry-leading San Juan Pools so that we can build the backyard of your dreams. Whether it's an outdoor fireplace, patio, outdoor kitchen, or now a pool, give us a call at 364-1201 or find us on the web at carolinahardscapesandmulch.com so we can make your backyard the place to be. Go Pirates!
Winslow's is now Fifth Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room. With a brand new look, Fifth Street Hardware also has a new menu and serving lunch and dinner every Tuesday through Sunday and brunch starting at 10:30 on Sundays. What else is new? Well, they have poker every Tuesday night, Trivia Wednesday with DJ Captain Morgan, and on Friday and Saturday nights they have live music open till 2 a.m. serving light appetizers all night long. New look, new name, same location on Fifth Street. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more specials. Fifth Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 five-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor-to-Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor-to-Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
Back with you on a Delcor Players Lounge Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Well, don't worry, we're going to have time to talk some NFL later in the show, talk about Shirley's Dolphins knocking off the Patriots, my Commanders winning, and Chandler, we're going to have to figure out what went wrong with the Panthers yesterday. As, they took a lead late, but then a long Browns field goal.
And for some odd reason, I was like, I cannot believe we let Jacoby Brissett do that to us. But he only had like 147 yards passing. So I don't know.
And Hunt.
But the offense got off to a very slow start. It started picking up there at the end. Not enough touches for Christian McCaffrey. I don't know what was going on there. We did hear in the offseason that we were going to try to go away and not put the load on him as much, but
Bad plan.
That is our offense.
Yeah.
So
got to feed him. Got to feed DJ Moore. Rough opener for the Panthers. Miles Berry joining us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. East Carolina picking up their first victory of the year against Old Dominion. Miles, welcome in.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
And you always are upbeat, have a positive mindset, yes, win or lose, but you got to be feeling pretty good on this Monday, right?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Got that bad taste in our mouths after they had lost to NC State, so it's just good getting a big win, getting a big night win in front of Pirate Nation, man, and going 1-1.
Miles, how often do you look at stats and numbers after a game? Anything you look at all?
I might look at the yards that we gave up defensively, but personal stats, I don't really look at that too often. You know, just trying to really just be better. Honestly, I might look at it real quickly, but I don't get involved too much.
Well, here's why I bring this up. I was looking at your numbers, and you were credited with 2 tackles, and X had 3. I'm like, man, those are low numbers. Are those right? And then I realized why. So how about these numbers? Old Dominion ran 44 plays on offense.
Yeah.
They were not on the field a lot at all. And that's one of those reasons that the tackle numbers are low.
Yeah.
Third downs, Miles, 1 out of 9 was Old Dominion. A lot of 3 and outs in there as well. You got and I guess Old Dominion's credit, they had some pretty quick scoring drives. When they scored, it was fast.
Yeah.
Other than that, you guys were getting off the field. So how about time of possession? 41-19.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing, honestly. Very, very good for our offense. You know, they were able to put some long drives together and put a lot of points on the board. But yeah, defensively, we had some good 3 and outs, man. We really gave up some plays too on those very short drives. We gave up some big plays that we wish we could get back. But yeah, we were able to stop the run, and then they forced them to really pass the ball. That's why interior we didn't really get a lot of tackles. It was kind of a low game for us. But other than that, I mean, that's why I said I don't really get involved in the stats too much, because some games, you know, you're going to have a lot of tackles. It's going to be a high tackle and high running game, and then some games are going to be more of a passing game, and that's what last week was.
Well, Navy's coming up in a couple weeks. That'll be your tackle test.
That'll be a 10 tackle, 15 tackle game right there. Yes, sir.
Campbell up before then. We'll get to them in a moment, but how about Old Dominion? They come in riding high after a win over Virginia Tech. I was told that one of their players actually talked to Mike Houston before the game and said, "You're going to know me after this game." That's what I was told by a couple people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Were they feeling good about themselves at kickoff?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, and we knew that coming in. I mean, they got a big home win against Virginia Tech, you know, to start the season off, and then we knew they were going to be high on emotions. We were also going to be high on emotions. You know, a lot of our players, you know, knew a lot of the guys on Old Dominion teams, a lot of the Virginia guys. So a lot of tensions back and forth, a lot of jawing. But we knew we had to play our style of game, and you know we had to once the whistle blows, you know, all that talking doesn't matter. So yeah, we knew that, and I did hear that they were talking some junk to either Coach Houston or one of the coaches. But like I said, that didn't matter, because once the whistle starts, you know, you got to play.
You got to play regardless. If there's lightning, they'll take you off the field, but rain, wind, whatever, snow, no effect to you guys at all?
Doesn't matter, honestly. The rain, that it kind of switches up, especially offensively. If it's pouring raining, you might not be able to pass the ball like that because of the rain and the ball being very slick. But defensively, it doesn't matter. I mean, we tackling you whether it's raining, snowing. I mean, it doesn't matter. So, but the weather held up pretty nicely during the game. So that was a blessing for sure.
Adam on Facebook Live wants to know how you felt about the crowd Saturday night. It wasn't that 51,000 from week one,
right.
But we were out there. It was an energetic crowd.
Most definitely, yeah. Third down was still very pumped up. Pirate Nation definitely got into it. But what I would definitely tell Pirate Nation, just keep coming out, keep supporting us. No matter the opponent, no matter if it's an in-state rivalry or they all the way in another country. Definitely come out, still support us, and we love it. We fuel off that energy.
And I'll give credit to the Pirate crowd, to Justin Bear with ECU Marketing. I really like what they're doing in game. I like the money down on third down and the noise and everything. So it's pretty good presentation I think they put on display. And of course it's all about what you guys do on the field, but that outside stuff helps the environment.
Most definitely, yeah. During the whole summer, I saw how they were making the improvements to Dowdy, and I couldn't wait to see how all of the improvements were going to look. The special effects, the lights, the jumbotron, the little added monitors on the perimeter of the field. So it's great. It's definitely a light show. I love the environment now. I love how the crowd's really getting into money down, and how we using some music to add special effects, to create just a more pumped up atmosphere. So I love it, man.
Mentioned the great numbers on the UB stat sheet earlier. Old Dominion 15 total rushing yards, net rushing yards, the time of possession, third down, first downs. They only had 12 first downs all game. But there's always something to clean up, right? Mm-hmm. So, and Xavier said the players, the upperclassmen, I'm sure you're included in this, have taken it upon themselves to try to fix those corrections. So what, if anything, was discussed on Sunday after the game as far as we got to do this better?
Well, yeah, even like some of those touchdown drives, were very short. So just not giving up those big explosive plays. Yeah. We gave up too many explosive plays defensively, and if we really want to be at that standard that we hold ourselves as being one of the best defenses, we can't give up those cheap explosive plays. So just cleaning that up, and looking at the different mistakes that all of us made, and just going into this week, going to clean up those mistakes and get ready for Campbell.
It was a full day of football for you Saturday, Miles, but did you see what went on around the country, especially in the Sun Belt, with all those upsets?
Yeah, App State getting a huge win. They definitely put on for the Carolinas against Texas A&M. I saw Marshall getting a big win against Notre Dame. And then some other wins I'm probably missing.
Georgia Southern went to Nebraska, right off them.
Yeah, big wins, man. And I think that just goes to show that the level of competition is really rising. It doesn't matter what conference you're in, you got to come to play. Because teams are coming, and like I said, everybody's competing around the nation. Anybody can be beat.
Old Dominion is in that conference with those teams, so you guys were able to hold serve at home, and that's important too, right? You got all these home games this month, but sooner or later you're going to be going on the road, so you need to take care of business at home, right?
Yeah, got to take care of business at home. We're defending our home turf. But definitely, once we get through these next couple of home games, definitely can't wait to go out on the road and try to get some big wins away. Those definitely make you feel good too. So
Miles Berry joining us. Miles, before the game on our pregame show, we were talking to Billy Weaver, who hosts the postgame show with me, and all of a sudden there was a lot of loud noise in the background. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Well, some guy, it was raining and they were in a tent." He said, "Some guy just came in the tent and he's got a WWE championship belt and everybody's wooing like Ric Flair." And I was like, okay. So then right when the clock hit zeros, we're watching here, getting ready for post game, and I see the guy go down to the field like almost and hanging over, and he hands the belt to, I think, Keaton had it. We saw Keaton holding it. Do you know what I'm talking? Did you see the belt?
Because I saw Stubby, Ryan Stubberfield with the belt, and I saw him taking pictures with it post game. I don't know what that is.
No, we're trying to figure out where.
I don't know if it might be an offensive thing that they might do. Maybe in the team meeting tomorrow, we might try to establish a new culture. I don't know, man. I'm definitely a huge WWE fan. I used to be, at least. So hey, if we can incorporate some WWE culture culture into our culture, man, that might be something special.
I don't know if we talked to you about that. Who are your favorite wrestlers all time?
Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna give you a top 5. No order. Right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Randy Orton.
All right,
gotta go Randy Orton.
The RKO.
Dave Bautista.
All right.
I love John Cena too. I'm gonna go John Cena.
So are you watching in the mid 2000s?
Yes,
is that where we are?
I was peak 2008 to like 2013. Like that was my.
Gotcha.
Like Shawn Michaels, I remember watching Shawn Michaels live, losing the Undertaker. That was a heartbreaker. I think I might have shed a couple tears. And I remember that. Who else? I'll go. I remember when Sheamus was a big villain, but I kind of like Sheamus too. With his bad kicks. Dude. And then I'll put Rey Mysterio in there.
All right.
Just because,
I swear, every player we talked to, we did this with the baseball team too. Everybody loves Rey Mysterio.
Oh, I loved Rey Mysterio, man.
All right, so there's the 5. So, got to get, we had, now there's the AEW. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I haven't watched it, though. I haven't really
We had a AEW wrestler in studio before the state game, Brock Anderson, who is the son of the legendary Arn Anderson from the Four Horsemen. He's an ECU graduate. He actually joined us. Yeah, so
that's what's up.
So anyway, we got to figure out what the championship belt's all about.
Yeah.
Do y'all do any? And I'm kind of glad some places are still doing it, but Miami had the turnover chain, and then everybody started copying it with stuff.
Yeah.
Do y'all do anything like that?
We really don't. We don't have anything as of now. It was some speculation. We were thinking about maybe doing something with a pirate sword or something, maybe raising a pirate sword up. But I don't know, man. We just right now our main focus is just winning games and being the best defense, and I think all of that will take care of itself later.
John says he lives in Virginia Beach. His daughter is a cheerleader, and he says now they're Pirates forever, and said it was awesome seeing you guys in the rain. Defense got the crowd pumped, and he said thank you. So I tell you, the defense, offense is fun, but the defense makes the environment. That's when you get loud. When the offense is on the field, you got to be quiet. When you guys are making plays, that's when everybody.
We want the crowd as loud as possible, man. And I've always, since I was a youngin, always heard that defense wins ball games, man. Defense wins championships. So. Just we definitely support our offense to the most, but we know that defense we gotta get off the field, man. That's what wins games, no matter how explosive the offense is being. If we can't stop anybody, it really doesn't matter too much. So
John says somebody from the Boneyard gave CJ Johnson the belt right after the game. This was the classic WCW, like the big gold belt.
It was a nice
y'all need
belt.
to get a WWE belt, so you can have the defense can have a belt.
Yeah,
too.
hey, we might. Hey, if anybody can make a very nice purple and gold, mostly gold belt, then maybe have like a turnover belt, turnover WWE belt. That might be something we can start.
And Miles, you can do the poses, the Randy.
All
Orton
of it. I'll do it nice. I'll do the John Cena with it. I'll do it all.
All right, good deal. Miles Berry joining us. Miles, have you dove into the Campbell at all yet, or is that coming later?
Yeah, most definitely. I started very. Probably say today, earlier today. I'm really diving into them tonight and tomorrow. But as of right now, I know they have a very, very good dual threat quarterback. Very nice quarterback. They have some very explosive weapons on offense. So really can't talk too much on them right now, but I know that we're definitely going to have our hands full, so we're going to have to play a lot of sound defense. Stop the run primarily, like always. But yeah, it's going to be a great game Saturday.
I'll tell you what, I still have nightmares about Jack Chambers from Georgia.
Right.
Southern, was it
Charleston Southern?
Charleston Southern last year.
Yeah.
He was a tough dude.
He was.
And look, not comparing Campbell to that team, but they're both FCS. Some people don't take them serious. You got to take everybody serious.
No, got to. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like you're seeing with a lot of these upsets in college football, you can't take anybody lightly. So just how we had the same emphasis and passion going in the NC State game, we're going to take that same energy and going into Campbell this weekend. So we're not going to take anybody lightly. We have a big game. The most important game is the one in front of us. So we ready for a big game Saturday.
Well, Miles, I missed out on House of Dragons last night.
Yeah.
And people are so sensitive about spoilers anyway, so we probably wouldn't have recapped
I won't
it anyway.
spoil nothing. I won't.
But you did say it was good, though, right?
It was a very interesting episode, as I'll say the least. Not as much action like the last one with Damon slaying the crab guy, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I like the politicking and the plots almost as much as like those big wars they set up in the original Game of Thrones. Those are great, but the behind the scenes, the
so much
Littlefinger and all that stuff,
deception in Game of Thrones, man. You gotta definitely have your head on a swivel. You cannot trust anybody, man.
There you go.
Yeah, it's. I can't wait till you watch it, though. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about after you watch it.
Good stuff. Miles, appreciate you joining us as always, man. Have a great week at practice, schooling, and we'll talk to you next week.
All of that. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Miles Berry inside the Delcor Players Lounge. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk to Ryan Jones. He found the end zone. Talk to the Pirate tight end when we come back on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Appreciate it.
Here today with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. Hey Jeff, how's inventory going?
Inventory levels are increasing. For the first time in over 45 days, we have Mazdas in stock, Buick in stock, Cadillac in stock, and GMC in stock. I highly encourage the customer to go to gmc.com, build and price their vehicle, share that with Brown & Wood, and let us place your order. We need some price protection for these customers, and you got to place an order to have that.
Brown & Wood, your #1 dealership in Greenville, and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Love is never having to say you're sorry for your internet. Because with MetroNet, you get fast, reliable, 100% fiber speeds you'll love with unlimited data so you can stream, study, surf, and game on all your devices simultaneously. No lag times or buffering. MetroNet offers student deals. Get 100 megabit internet for just $39.95 a month. Switch to MetroNet today at metronet.com/switch. MetroNet. Love your internet.
Hi, I'm Annalie Newhoff.
And I'm Rob Campbell.
And we are with CopyPro. We have been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for almost 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology.
Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net.
CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
If you have family coming over this summer, the last thing you need is sweaty relatives. Guarantee your air conditioning system is ready to keep everybody cool. Call Delcor. Buy a new train system and make no payments until 2023. It's hard to stop a train. With inflation and high gas prices, you don't need another payment. So buy this month and make no payments until 2023. Go to DelcorInc.com or call 252-321-8868. Delcor, the service professionals.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
Do you have an old injury or just some pain that keeps holding you back? It's time for you to get better. With Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness, we can help you get your life back. Whether you need to get back to a sport, back in the gym, or just back to enjoying life, our team of specialists use a one-on-one, hands-on approach in our state-of-the-art facility to get you back moving again. Don't settle for where you are. Don't stay in pain. Visit kptonline.com today to see how Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness can help you live well, move more, and hurt less.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Cuccinella, inviting you and your family to come by Cuccinella's Pizzeria and Italian Ice. Cuccinella's has been serving our special family recipe New York-style pizza since 1932. We think you'll taste the difference in just one bite. When you come in for a pie, don't forget to try our house-made Italian ice or gelato. We make small batches every day from scratch with all fresh ingredients.
Cuccinella's on Old Tar Road in Winterville and a new location coming soon to Uptown Greenville.
This is Coach Steve Shankweiler, offensive line coach for East Carolina University football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, as we are going inside the Delcor Players Lounge on this Monday. Been awesome to catch up with Hole Nailers, Rajay Harris, Xavier Smith, Miles Berry. Fun to talk with them after a win, but honestly, they pretty much are the same dudes, win or lose, and that is a great thing to have if you're Mike Houston and this football team. They don't get too high, they don't get too low, and they're ready for Saturday already to get to 2-1 on the year. We will talk to Ryan Jones here in a moment, but we do have a minute, which is a good thing because Chandler, we gotta talk to the people here.
Oh my God, guys, come on!
We're on, of course, Pirate Radio, and if you're tuned in, listening to your radio, if you could just toot your horn real quick for us, thank you. Toot. If you are watching on Facebook Live or YouTube, all we ask you to do is hit the like.
That's it.
Right now, we've got I think six more viewers on Facebook than we have likes on YouTube. We have 28 more viewers than we have likes.
You got to be kidding me.
Now, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're narcissists.
You're lying, right?
I'm not. I'm telling you real facts, real numbers. I don't know if they only care about themselves. They don't like to give back to their communities.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what the issue is, but we got to smash.
I'm burning up.
We got to smash.
Smash the like. Smash the sub. The big dog, Glenn Griffin, told me at the beginning of the show, he came in here, he said that we exceeded over 1,700 subscribers on YouTube. So he said that this was working. But I want there to be a day where we don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
I want there to be a day where you it's like stuck in your head. It's drilled into your head to hit the like, hit the subscribe.
We ask so little from you.
I'm going to say this every time because I don't want it to sound like we are beating down on you guys. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you guys listening to the voice of the Pirate Nation, Pirate Radio. But if you're going to watch the show via Facebook or YouTube, we're not asking you to run 5 miles and then hit the like button. Sorry if I'm too loud.
Shirley had to take her headphones off.
Sorry. We're not asking you to run 5 miles and then hit the like button. We're just asking you to hit the like button and to hit the subscribe button.
Sit on your ass and hit the like button. And look, this hurts me more than it hurts you. This tongue lashing you're getting right now. We don't want to have to do.
We don't want to have this come to Jesus meeting with you every single day.
We love you.
We love you. We love you.
But you got to
hit the like.
You got to pick it up.
And let us know when you do.
You got to meet us halfway.
And let us know when you do.
Yeah.
Like, show off. Show it off. That is something that you should be able to show off. Say, go around town, go out to dinner, and say, hey, guess what I did today? I hit like, I hit subscribe on Pirate Radio.
All right, guess what? Now we have more likes on Facebook than we have live viewers watching.
Voila.
Thank you.
Voila.
YouTube, get your act together.
What are you doing, YouTube?
22 more viewers than likes right now. Disgusting.
But a while ago, it was 28, didn't you say?
Well, we're getting there, but we're not there. Alex says I've liked it on both. Thank you,
God,
Alex.
Alex, you're the man.
That's what we're talking about. That's the.
I love you, Alex.
That's the kind
I love
of
you.
people we want to associate with. People who care.
See, guys, look, Alex hits like on both Facebook and YouTube, and he is getting a pat on the back by yours truly and Clip Brock, and he even was told that he was loved by me, which is a prize for you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
We're going up. Numbers are going up.
Come
we
on,
appreciate
folks.
it.
Let's go.
But they got to get even higher. Ryan Jones will join us in a little bit for sure in terms of joining us.
Thumbs up. Oh, man. Tweet of the day on Saturday, by the way.
Tweet of the day, Mark Lindsay. Shout out to Mark Lindsay. East Carolina has instituted their unlimited water plan with the rain coming down.
I mean, I just know as he was typing that, he was probably smiling going, oh, yeah, they're going to like this.
And he should, because it was a great tweet. College football on Saturday. I'll just run through the top 25 real quick. Alabama surviving a scare. They were bad. They had 15 penalties at last check when we talked about it on the pregame show, Bud Light pregame tailgate. But they were able to get a late field goal and beat Texas 20-19. A shutout for the Georgia Bulldogs. Let me look at their two combined scores real quick. They played Samford on Saturday. How does 82-3 sound to start the season?
Oh, my God.
And good luck, Shane Beamer. South Carolina and Georgia will go at it this weekend in Columbia.
There is a new number one, and it is the team you just mentioned. The Bulldogs of Georgia are the new number one team in the AP poll.
Good. I would say they deserve that. App State in there?
Oh, good question. I only saw the top 5. I did not see the whole top 25. But what a win for the Mountaineers.
Yeah.
What a win on the road against number 6 Texas A&M. Jimbo said that they do not pay their players, and it looked like that on Saturday.
Yeah, they might have been they're so poor they were taking money to throw the game or something, perhaps. Rich does point out that game day will be in Boone.
Yes, I announced that on the post-game show. What a great...
you announced that?
Well, I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Do you make the decision where game day goes?
I was told not to say, but I'm just going to say it right now. Yes.
Can you get one to hear in Greenville, maybe?
They won't allow.
No, they don't.
They won't allow it.
Dang. Have you told them?
They said those people in Greenville are crazy.
Have you told them it's Eastern Carolina and Greenville, South Carolina?
I don't talk. No, I don't talk to those people. I just talk to the people. Hey.
Who do you talk to?
I talk to
the people at Home Depot,
like directors and stuff, producers.
Oh, okay. Mike says people who don't smash the likes and subs are the same people who leave their cart in the parking lot. I mean,
wow.
We got to open up the anger management rage room here.
Wow.
Because you want to talk about some losers.
Wow.
Some grade A losers. Eric says, I'm tired of being yelled at. I just hit the like button. Look, sometimes we have to yell, Eric. But thank you for hitting that like. We appreciate it. John says, smash them. Quick like check. All right, we're doing all right. Tyler says, Coco Melon had over 3 million subscribers. What are we doing, people? I don't know what Coco Melon is.
I think that's a child show.
Coco Melon. Man, we got to get some more scrubs. Subs. Right now, all we have is scrubs. We need subs.
By the way,
I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. God, that took me a while. TLC.
Yeah, let me just move on here. Redbeard is in. He is in the like boat. He is in the like boat, folks.
Thank you, Redbeard. We appreciate it. Oh, he's given us photo evidence of it.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right. Other top 25 action. Ohio State beat Arkansas State 45-12. Michigan all over Hawaii. Clemson 35-12 over Furman. App State, as we mentioned, winning 17-14 at Texas A&M. A lot of turnovers. Kind of an ugly-ish game, depending on your perspective. If you like defense and forcing turnovers, that was a good game for you. Oklahoma 33, Kent State 3. Man, Notre Dame is 0-2. You know Owen? 0-2.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Marshall 26, Notre Dame 21. The same thundering herd East Carolina knocked off last year. Of course, I don't know how impressive this is. Notre Dame might stink. Their first-year head coach is who, Chandler?
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman. Hot seat!
Very well liked in South Bend, but I don't think,
Not anymore.
I don't think they're liking him that much now after going 0-2. They did have Ohio State, Ryan Day and Ohio State.
Played them well.
On the ropes.
Yeah.
For a majority of that game. They ended up losing, I believe, by 11, 21-10. But very excited to get back home to South Bend and try to get their season started with what they thought was going to be an easy dub over Marshall. Instead, it was Coach Huff in his second year taking the Thundering Herd to South Bend and getting the win over the Irish.
John, I could have looked this up myself, but thank you for doing one more and putting the others receiving votes category into the Facebook chat. So Marshall received 85 votes, Cincinnati 80. Cincinnati lost week 1 to Arkansas, but
Tough
can
as
still
nails.
find their way back in the top 25. App State 80 votes, K-State, North Carolina. I would trade places with North Carolina. 3-0 is 3-0, but that is one of the shakiest 3-0s you'll ever see, as they were messing around with Georgia State the other day, but picked up the win. Mike Leach coaches Mississippi State now, and they have 43 votes. Florida State 42, Oregon State, Minnesota, Washington State, Notre Dame still receiving votes.
No way.
Shout out to the Irish. Air Force, Texas Tech, Wisconsin. Wisconsin lost the other night to Washington State. Auburn, Iowa State, Purdue. God, that's a lot of Power 5. Usually they use these for group of 5 teams. It's a lot of mediocre, ugly Power 5 teams receiving votes right now in college football. Future Pirate opponent BYU knocking off Baylor in overtime. 26-20 was that final score after a lot of missed field goal shenanigans at the end of that game. USC, go ahead.
You talked about missed field goal. I did see the video of the quarterback for BYU hugging the kicker, and the kicker was literally bawling, crying. It literally was thank you, Jesus, for getting this win for us.
Mormon Jesus,
yes.
USC 41-28 over Stanford, as Lincoln Riley's team is now 2-0. Oklahoma State knocked off Arizona State. Kentucky went to the swamp and got it done. Rough weekend to be a Florida Gator. They lose to Kentucky, and they lose in women's soccer to East Carolina.
Yeah, tough to be a Gator.
Ha! Better to be a Pirate than a Gator this weekend. And we will talk to the head coach of that soccer team, Gary Higgins. He'll join us Tuesday at 3:30, coming up right here on Pirate Radio Live. So we'll talk some ECU soccer. Awesome win over the weekend against Florida.
Yes, sir.
Shirley, can you see if we can get Ryan Jones on the Pit Electric Live line and talk to him inside the Players Lounge? Some other scores. Utah rolled up 73. They lost to Florida last week. They rolled up 73 on Southern Utah, 73-7. Michigan State blanked Akron. Miami was down early, 7-3. They end up beating Southern Miss 30-7. Arkansas knocked off South Carolina 44-30. It was Tennessee in overtime beating Pitt 34-27. NC State, maybe they are a good football team. They hammered Charleston Southern 55-3, coming off their win over ECU. Didn't look great. Maybe that's because the Pirates made them look not so great. But NC State, no problem with Charleston Southern on Saturday. Mentioned Washington State knocking off Wisconsin. Ole Miss 59-3 over Central Arkansas. Sam Hartman returns 300 yards, 4 touchdowns as they beat Vanderbilt 45-25. And Houston has played 2 games, and they have played in 5 overtimes already this season. They lose in double overtime 33-30 to Texas Tech.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. All you had to say was wow.
I have to go back to, I want to say something about the Charleston Southern NC State game, but you were on a roll. Here was the problem with Charleston Southern. Jack Chambers was on the other sideline.
Yeah. And got in the game.
Sure did.
Let's check his numbies real quick, Chandler. Can I say numbies?
Numbies?
I'm saying it kind of ironically. I know it's not cool when I say it. Jack Chambers, 5 of 11, 45 yards and a touchdown. He ran the ball for 7 yards, so against his former team. Wow. He had much better numbers against East Carolina last year.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a tough dude. Question from David: who gets fired first, Matt Rule or the Notre Dame coach?
Matt Rule.
I agree.
But I tell you what, Marcus Freeman gets fired. Matt Rule to Notre Dame.
Matt Rule to Nebraska?
Because they are without a head coach.
Yeah.
As we suspected on Saturday,
as we
watched Nebraska lose to Georgia Southern, we said that Scott Frost will be without a job tomorrow. And sure enough, as we were at tiebreakers, it broke. Scott Frost is out at his alma mater.
We got another dad tuned into the show.
Is it mine?
It is. No, it is Michael Winstead, Isaiah's dad.
Oh.
Says, love the show. Thank you guys for showing him some love. And he hit the subscribe button.
Yes, sir!
Thank you, Mr. Winstead.
My
We
guy.
appreciate it. We are planning to talk to Isaiah coming up at 5:30 on today's program. Another good one from him, Chandler, and we really like him after the play's over. He just kind of
nods his head.
Yeah. Like
I don't know how in the world against State he catches that ball, goes up and get Guwagi. He's got that Guwagi in him, as Patrick Mason would say.
Go up and get it.
He grabs that ball at the goal line, and the crowd, that record-setting crowd, is going crazy. And he just I guess he just sitting there and taking it all in.
Yeah.
But he just kind of nods his head. That's all he does. I feel like that's all you're going to see from Zay Winstead this year. But, man, what a special talent he is. What a special talent that Jalen Johnson is showing.
Yeah, big game for Jalen.
9 catches, dude. That's awesome. So, really liking these new guys in the receiving room for ECU.
They are playing very well right now, and Holton Ahlers has a lot of weapons, and it has got to be a nightmare for opposing defensive coordinators to figure out, all right, let's try to take away Keaton Mitchell, Rajay Harris. Let's do all we can there. If they do that, which NC State was able to do, but Isaiah was still able to catch 6. C.J. Johnson had 6.
It was spread out everywhere.
On Saturday, C.J. Johnson only had 1 catch. Well, he's going to have more next week and the oncoming weeks, but Jalen Johnson, it was his time to shine with 9.
Yeah.
Isaiah had another 5, and then you had Ryan Jones finding the end zone. Calhoun with a couple of catches, and got the running backs involved. Rajay, anyway, more involved. He had 4 catches. Kerry King, once again, 1 catch for him.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? Josiah Hatfield will be back game 3 for the Pirates. Where does he fit into all this?
Gosh.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
1 ball to go around, and a lot of weapons for Holton Ahlers and this offense. John says he'd love to be talking about East Carolina knocking off Michigan this time next year.
Hey, it could be a weird score Saturday.
Could be. Fired up for it. Let's take a break. We'll come back. See if we can hook up with East Carolina tight end Ryan Jones. Got Jeremy Lewis later on in today's show, and Isaiah Winstead. A lot more to go on Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. We're back with you after this.
Pirate fans, don't miss out on another exciting Saturday at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium as East Carolina plays host to the Fighting Camels of Campbell. It will be the first time these two programs have met on the gridiron since 1939. That's 83 years. Tickets in the lower bowl are on sale for as low as $30. Don't wait because tickets are going fast. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com. It's the Fighting Camels and the Pirates at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium Saturday at 6 o'clock.
That perfect tractor package you've been eyeing at Quality Equipment just got a little more perfect. Haul your next 1, 3, or 5 Series John Deere tractor off the lot on your brand new trailer. Visit our site at QualityEquip.com to add it to your package. Start with Quality Equipment to get any task done right. We've got the full line of John Deere equipment priced right with low monthly payments and special financing. Plus, we service everything we sell. Visit QualityEquip.com to see our latest offers.
Hey Pirate Nation, Shimmer Boutique is your one-stop shop for all your tailgate essentials. This is Holton Ahlers, and if you need a Yeti cooler, apparel, shoes, or accessories for the season, Shimmer has you covered. Shimmer Boutique is also the exclusive retailer in Greenville carrying the largest selection of built-in broken gear for adults and youth. Be ready for game day and every day at Shimmer Boutique on Greenville Boulevard behind Starbucks and in Winterville across from Lowe's. Go Pirates! Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers for my friends at Arcpoint Labs. Just as I trust my teammates, you can trust Arcpoint Labs to give you quick and accurate results for your laboratory testing needs. Arcpoint Labs provides insights and solutions to enable individuals, businesses, and communities to make informed decisions on their health, safety, and well-being. Visit any of the 6 Eastern North Carolina Arcpoint Labs locations or go to arcpointlabs.com. Go Pirates!
When I need jeans, I order online because I know exactly what I want. They have just one moving part, and if there's something wrong, I exchange them. Buying a vehicle, especially pre-owned, is way different. Lots of moving parts. You don't want to get stuck. For a worry-free purchase, visit Phelps Chevrolet. We've been here in town a very long time. You know us. You know we stand behind everything we sell. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come get you one.
Warren's Hot Dog Pizza, homemade lemonade.
Hungry for game day, Pirate Nation? Take advantage of the Warren's Hot Dogs tailgate special of 10 or more hot dogs for only $1.50 each. And the best part, this special is available every day. Just call ahead and Warren's will have your order ready to go. Hungry for breakfast? Warren's Hot Dogs in Chocowinity opens at 5 a.m. with cheese biscuits, chicken biscuits, sausage dogs, and more. Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville, across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Go Pirates!
University PC Care has been the Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006. Unfortunately, many organizations today simply react to IT issues after the damage is done. This is known as the break-fix cycle in the tech service industry. University PC Care's Business Services Division has a better way, a proactive solution called BizCare. What's at your office? Call William at University PC Care today to schedule your free BizCare consultation or learn more at universitypccare.com.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar with daily specials. And here's the lineup. Mondays feature $7 margaritas and half-price appetizers. Tuesday is stuffed seafood night. Wednesday is date night. Thursday is roasted smoked lamb chop night. Fridays is prime rib night. And Saturday is Italian night and is also Fred and Wilma night with our 36-ounce bone-in tomahawk steak just like the Flintstones. And on Sunday, it's our legendary brunch from 10 to 2. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
This is Coach Blake Harrell, defense coordinator for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you have real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about the real estate market, or do you need a property manager for rental houses? ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX and SD Harris Properties can help answer every question you have and show you a stress-free real estate experience that'll be memorable and enjoyable. If you have real estate questions, Scott has answers. Give him a call today at 347-1857. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. Coming up Tuesday on the show, we'll recap East Carolina and ODU with former Pirate Willie Smith. We'll also talk some NFL. It was a good day for some of his former teams. He was with the Chargers. He was with Washington. They picked up wins. He was also with the Raiders. And Stephen A. Smith, we talked about this last week, had that clip of him where he said that the Chargers would score the most points week one. And then they asked who was going to win the Chargers-Raiders game. And he said the Raiders would win. So somehow he was wrong twice. I haven't looked it up. I'm assuming, did the Bills probably have the most points in week one? Nah, Bills had 31. Eagles had 38. So Chiefs had 44. There would be your answer. The Kansas City Chiefs scored the most points week one. I haven't looked at our picks, Chandler. How do you think you did yesterday? Or, yesterday.
Me. You know what? I'm going to go take a quick look right now. I think...
You picked the Cardinals to beat the Chiefs. I remember that was kind of an eye-opener.
It was one of those picks of the week where you just like, all right, someone's going to get upset. I thought that maybe the Chiefs would be that team. Instead, they roll against the Cardinals. I had the Saints over the Falcons. Gosh, I had the 49ers beating the Bears.
Well,
and the Bears.
Everybody did, and that was a weird weather game. Like, Trey Lance has got to be better, obviously, but I think the Niners will be okay and the Bears will not. But also, epic celebration by the Bears after the game.
Oh, the
sliding into the end zone.
That's always fun.
Justin Fields gets up flexing. I mean, that
the
was
Bears
awesome.
were back. Yeah, did you see the bear down?
I love week 1, man. Your team is back. If they win a game, it's fun. Sorry, can't relate.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Bengals over the Steelers is what I had, but the Steelers, man, Joe Burrow with 3 picks yesterday. Steelers get it done. They hit the kick at the horn. Eagles over the Lions, I got that one. Patriots and Dolphins, oof. I had the Patriots over the Dolphins. Dolphins smashed.
Well, that's why you're talking about the games run through these. How about the Saints coming back and beating the Falcons? Somebody put up a graphic on social media about CJ, you can come in here and talk NFL if you want to. Well, we are awaiting Ryan Jones. We'll talk to Jeremy Lewis at 5 o'clock, Isaiah Winstead at 5:30 as we go back inside the Delcor Players Lounge. Somebody had a graphic on all of the Falcons' blown leads, and it is, I mean,
yeah,
you want to talk about a history of blowing it. That was disgusting. I mean, yesterday they are up at halftime going into the fourth quarter. They are up 23-10, and then New Orleans scores 17. How about Michael Thomas? Hadn't heard his name in a couple of years. 5 catches, 57 yards, but 2 touchdowns there late in that fourth quarter.
All I have to say is 1, 2,
3 into the foe.
I forgot.
Saints, Q's, and C's.
We'll walk out that door.
Jameis was hilarious after the game once again with Michael Thomas in the postgame as the Shannon Spake asked him, I think, like, so what was hurting, Jameis? And he didn't hear the question, I don't think, and he just started nodding and was like, pain all over. Just got
pain everywhere.
Jameis unintentionally hilarious and had 2 touchdowns and no picks in the game against the Falcons on Sunday.
Let's see. I had Ravens rolling over the Jets.
That was a domination, pretty much.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, does he throw like
I don't know.
Even his bomb, it doesn't have that
arc.
That arc. It is just like a frozen rope. He might throw. I'd love to see like the hardest throwers in the NFL. His ball always looks like it's coming 100 miles an hour.
Him, Justin Herbert.
Even a 50-yard pass. But Lamar threw some bombs on Sunday. Yeah, Allen, Herbert. Those are good examples. Ravens look really good. We mentioned the Bears-Niners. I don't have much more for that game. CJ, Steelers-Bengals. So the Bengals get seemingly 100 chances at the end of the game to tie it or to win it. And finally, were the Steelers playing defense on that last play in regulation? Like the cornerback was kind of jogging, the linebackers were looking around.
Yeah. That was
something looked weird about that play.
Yeah, something was off about it.
They were like, you know what? We've stopped these guys so many times. I don't have another one in me.
Right.
I can't do this anymore.
Well, I think they also almost felt like, what else do we have to do? You know, we picked off Joe Burrow 4 times, sacked him once. That was for a fumble, and you still get down to the end of the game, and here they are with a chance to win the game. And they would have won the game if not for Minkah Fitzpatrick, who was all over the field all game, blocking the extra point and sending the game to overtime.
Yeah, and they go to OT. So what happens in OT? How many missed field? Like what?
The Bengals got a chance, and they should have hit it. It was, I don't want to say a gimme. Nothing's a gimme in the NFL. But I mean, it's one that McPherson should have hit, and he shanked it way wide. Boswell comes back down the field, and he misses one. I believe it was, 55, 58 yards. That's one that if you miss, I mean, it happens. And I want to say I heard Shirley mention it earlier, like way earlier in the morning. Well, I don't know what it would have sounded like to be in the stadium to hear it like doink off the upright, but that was the loudest like doink I'd ever heard.
Yeah. Great noise on that doink.
Yeah. And then the Bengals. Now, what really caught my attention, the Bengals were sacked. Joe Burrow was sacked, and he lost the ball. I can't remember I think it was P. Ryan picked up the ball, the running back, started taking it over to, 30, 35-yard line. Would have put them in the field goal range. But I guess there's a rule that if you are sacked,
a fumble.
Yeah, you can't. Only Joe Burrow could have picked it up, so they were forced to punt. But the clock was running, and what I noticed was they didn't let the clock, tick all the way down to 0 before, taking a delay or a timeout. They punted away with 9, 10, 11 seconds left in the clock, and that kind of came back to bite them at the end because they gave us enough time to get back into field goal range.
Boswell hits it. So, how are you? I have the Bengals missing the playoffs. I had them winning this game. I did say I like the Steelers plus the points in a division game like this, but I don't look at the Steelers as a North Division winner. I got the Ravens this year, but I don't know. Did you change your mind at all about the Steelers team, the way they're able to go in and beat Cincinnati like that?
I changed my mind about the defense, I guess. I had high hopes for the defense anyway, but this was a game where if it wasn't for the defense, it probably would have been pretty ugly. I mean, the Steelers couldn't really put together a whole lot of great things offensively.
The offensive numbers are gross.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Trubisky, 194 passing yards, had a touchdown. The leading rusher is Chase Claypool. Najee Harris, 10 carries, 23 yards. Gross.
Went down with an injury, I believe, in the fourth quarter. But by then, he should have still been the leading rusher. So that's not an excuse. But the injury we are waiting on is T.J. Watt. And if that doesn't come back well, whatever hopes we did have, it's gone.
All right. Gone. Eagles beat the Lions 38-35. The Lions are the same team from last year, maybe a little bit better, and they're just going to have excruciating losses, and Dan Campbell is not going to be able to handle it.
They never go away. No matter who they're playing, they never go away.
They are destined to lose tight games. I will say this: I think the Lions beat Washington on Sunday, because even when Washington's had decent teams and the Lions have had one-win teams, for whatever reason, we go to Ford Field and just look like morons. So I don't like Washington's chances on Sunday, but the Lions are frisky. Big day for DeAndre Swift. Jamal Williams found the end zone a couple of times. Big day for A.J. Brown. Welcome to Philly. 10 catches, 155 yards. And Jalen Hurts looked good, I guess, throwing the ball and running the football.
Hey, right. I have him in fantasy football, so I thank Jalen Hurts for everything he does.
Good comments, guys. Dolphins knocking off the Patriots 20-7. Did you see the post game with cool coach?
Oh yeah,
McDaniels.
I didn't. What was that about?
He just looks like he doesn't belong.
He looks like he doesn't know what football is.
He looks like he's awesome on Madden. And he got a job for winning a Madden contest.
Like, he literally looks like a guy who should be raising a trophy on ESPN2 with those Madden tournaments they used to show. Like, he looks like that guy.
And he got the game ball, and he was like, and guess what? Everybody in here is getting the game ball. And they were like, cool. Like, if things go bad, is he going to be able... Like, he's got to have other veteran coaches on the staff, because he is not the guy to get in somebody's face and motivate him. He is a little scrawny pipsqueak guy. I say that. I love him. If you listen to the show, you know I love him. I love the Dolphins this year because of him and their weapons on offense. But just seeing him in a room full of giant humans, and he's almost got to stand on some phone books so he can almost be eye to chest with those guys. But they get a win, and they do it with their playmakers on a fourth down. Jalen Waddle, 42-yard touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 8 for 94. And they got some weapons. They didn't run the ball at all yesterday, but they're going to do it with big plays to Hill and Waddle and those guys.
All right, is the Patriots, like, not what...
Yeah, Patriots stink.
Yeah.
Patriots stink.
Weren't we picking playoff teams last week? I think one of us, when Tony Dunn was here, I think one of us had the Patriots in the playoffs. It certainly wasn't me.
Not I.
I'm very down on the Patriots.
I don't think I had the Patriots in there.
Maybe it was Tony, or maybe I'm just thinking things, but I'm very down on the Patriots.
If it was me, I'm definitely wrong, because they did not look like a playoff team yesterday against the Miami Dolphins.
And you don't want to write them off because of Belichick and the voodoo magic and all that stuff. They'll figure it. Remember last year they went on a run. They started blowing out teams late in the year, and then they got beat in the playoffs. So I'm not totally writing them off, but week to week, I'm not going to be a big Patriots backer. I can tell you that.
I'm right there with you.
Dolphins getting a big division win. They go to 1-0 along with the Bills in the AFC East. The Ravens hammered the Jets. We talked about that. Ravens look good.
Ravens look like division winners. They look about how I expected them to.
The Washington Commanders are 1-0.
Yes, sir. Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
313 yards, 4 touchdowns, and guess who else is back? Not just Carson Wentz, Curtis Samuel.
Oh, my God. Look, I said last year I'm not even going to mention his name because it wasn't worth discussing. I meant to do this earlier, look up his stats from last year. So Curtis Samuel signs the contract last offseason, and I'm like, okay, this could be something. It felt like he was maybe – they just didn't use him right or something in Carolina, and maybe we can get that untapped potential. So last year, Curtis Samuel played in 5 games. He had 6 catches for 27 yards last year for Washington. Wow. So I was like, I'm not going to talk about this guy. There's no need to talk about this guy. Yesterday, 8 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown, 17 rushing yards for Curtis Samuel. He was all over the place, and he looked awesome. Terry McLaurin only had 2 catches. One of them was a bomb. Jahan Dotson, the rookie. I'll say this, man. Washington has had a horrible history of drafting first-round wide receivers. Jahan Dotson's different. McLaurin was not a first-rounder, but he's different. And I hate to use the cliche. I just think about that high school kid that's naming his teammates and saying dog.
Dog.
Jahan Dotson.
Dog.
Terry McLaurin.
Dog.
They love football. They are football players. And they're different. And I love them. And I'm excited. I don't know if this team's going to be any good, but the way they rallied back, if you look at my Twitter timeline, I don't delete stuff. I said Carson Wentz should go back from whence he came. I said that he is a bum-ass bum. I said a number of things about him yesterday. And that was when he threw in 2 straight passes, he threw 2 interceptions. He comes back, throws 2 touchdowns. They win. That's just going to be the ride of Carson Wentz every week.
It looks like everything we talked about with Jameis Winston a couple years ago, could that be Carson Wentz this year?
Yeah.
Just week to week, you don't know what you're getting, but it's going to be some sort of a roller coaster.
Well, we used to call Phillip Rivers White Jameis on this show. And now that he is gone, I think White Jameis is Carson Wentz.
Yeah. But it's got to feel good now. Like you said, Jahan Dotson looked great. Curtis Samuel, was he the first touchdown scorer last night? I mean, I know he got one, but Curtis Samuel and obviously Terry McLaurin. It's got to be.
Might have been Jahan Dotson with the first one.
But whatever it was, it's got to be nice to just look around the field, and you got some playmakers now on offense.
Absolutely. Defense is going to give up some yards and points, and hopefully they can do enough until Chase Young gets back. But glad to be 1-0. Jags, I said it in the offseason, I'll say it again, they're going to be frisky this year.
Yeah.
They're going to win more games than last year.
I was just looking at the numbers. Lawrence, 275. He did only have 1 touchdown, but ETN's back. I think he's going to be really good. Robinson had a pretty good day yesterday with 66 yards and off 11 carries and a touchdown.
What were Zay's numbers?
Zay had 65 yards, 6 off of 6 catches. His longest was 18, but Christian Kirk, they paid him a lot of money this offseason. He led the way in receiving for the Jaguars, 117 yards for him off of 6 catches. So
Zay just missed the touchdown, and also Travis Etienne basically looked like he was defending a Hail Mary. What do? Knock it down. He had a ball in the flat that he could have walked into the end zone and spiked it, double hand spiked it. So thank you for that. Commanders get a win at Detroit week 2.
Congrats.
We have talked about the Browns-Panthers. Have we talked about it enough? That first half.
I don't think we have.
Well, that first half was some of the worst football. How long did it take you to get a first down?
It was terrible. I feel like our total offense was negative yards because it seemed like we were going vertical a lot with screen passes and stuff. No Christian McCaffrey hardly at all. I want to say I saw a tweet yesterday. He only had 3 touches in the first half for the Panthers, trying to spread it around to maybe DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. Did not see Rashard Higgins yesterday at all. We did not see the new guy from the Jags. I forgot his name. There was somebody else. Terrace Marshall Jr., who we did not see a lot last year, did not see the field as well. Offensive line was very positive about this offensive line coming into this season. Thought we did a good job of revamping it. Did not like the pressure that Baker was under a lot yesterday. I feel like Ike Ekwonu, our first-round pick, our 6th overall pick from State, kind of struggled yesterday. It's his first game as a rookie.
Kind of icky.
Kind of icky. But, yeah, I don't know. That offense was very disgusting yesterday. You were sitting there with me yesterday at Tiebreakers as I was watching that game, and I was like, this is terrible. Like, I mean, I was like, if this is the offense that we're going to have all year long, it's going to be a long season because this is disgusting to look at.
Kind of a shame, too, because they got it going a little in the second half, and the defense was struggling to get off the field. But,
absolutely.
But did give them a chance to win that game, kind of stay in it. So it was ugly. I guess it's going to get better, but, man, that was some gross football in the first half.
Something I want to touch on again, it may have already been touched on, but me and Chandler talked about it earlier today. That fake spike was ridiculous.
It is illegal.
It's illegal, and I understand it might not be a rule that is looked at often, but you are an NFL referee because you need to know that rule.
Yeah.
That's what they pay you for.
I didn't think it was that egregious. I might be wrong.
Well, I think what was wrong with it was the referee, when he made the call, he said the quarterback faked the spike and then spiked it.
Well, if he's acknowledging that.
Yes. So you know what happened because you said it happened, and that is a rule that you cannot do that.
Yeah, and he was explaining that's what he did. I got to pick up the flag. You know what? It's fake spike, whatever. NFL has to fix the roughing the passer call.
Yes,
they've got to fix it. Yes. And I'm not just saying that because the Panthers got screwed yesterday in their last drive or defensive drive.
The Panthers got helped in the game yesterday and earlier.
Yeah,
with Baker in the end zone.
But what I'm saying is, that's a good point. But what I'm saying is, in general, not just the Panthers. It happened to Washington. It actually happened in favor of Washington yesterday. It's happening all over the league. Roughing the passer is a joke.
I don't know if you make them reviewable like you do targeting and stuff, but like
what is a 320-pound defensive lineman supposed to do?
I know it sucks.
And a targeting or a roughing the passer, the definition, you go back and look at that LSU game where he goes in there and spears that quarterback in the head. That's a targeting. That is a roughing the passer. But because his body weight's on the quarterback, give me a break. Fix it. I mean, it's ridiculous.
All right, Sam is in the Facebook live chat referencing a viewer on YouTube when we talked to J.J. McLam last Tuesday. And he says in all caps, Bill's hot dogs.
Where's it at?
Dog's hot. Baker should have had a Bill's hot dog. It should be illegal not to have Bill's hot dogs whenever you want it. Instead of going instant replay, in my opinion, we should go to Bill's hot dogs. No free ads. That is a reference to...
That guy did want his Bill's hot dog.
He did.
And as we were leaving the game the other day, there was a station just for us that I hope Elliot found his Bill's hot dog.
Elliot, if you're out there, man, I hope you're still with us, first of all, and you did not pass on due to not being able to enjoy a Bill's hot dog. I hope you had your hot dog this week at the game and you settled down. All right, Kenny says...
He's upset. I just read his comment.
Who?
Kenny.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny. Trust me. I have not begun to talk about the Cowboys yet. This was just filler to get us to 5 o'clock. We were kind of waiting on Ryan Jones. So I figured while we wait on Ryan, let's talk a little NFL. The Cowboys NFL discussion's in hour 3. That's coming up. So stay tuned. We're not getting back to college football. He says, who cares about the pros? Well, I do. And I care about America. I don't know about you, Kenny. So, therefore, I care about America's team, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about them boys. Ah, them Cowboys!
At least I'm not dumb like some Cowboy fans.
We're going to talk about that and also get to Jeremy Lewis when we return hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. We will go back inside the Delcor Players Lounge with Jeremy Lewis. We got to talk about the Joneses because they got some decisions to make. And I'm not just talking about Jerry. I'm talking about all the Joneses.
You mean their whole front office?
Because You want to get a big laugh? Take a look at who's running things in Dallas. Now, maybe it's coincidence, because Jones is a common name, as somebody pointed out to me. You know what? I'll save it for the other side. We'll talk about Jerry, Steven, Charlotte, and Jerry Jr. How about them Cowboys? Football is back. How about them Cowboys? Dallas sucks, and life is good. Back with Jeremy Lewis after this.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. The doors open at noon, 7 days a week. And the Buck has live music every night, along with football. Monday is open mic night, the first Monday of each month. Tuesday, it's karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday, it's acoustic night. Thursday, it's the dance party with DJ Kid Scene and live music every Friday and Saturday night with the best bands on the East Coast. Follow the Buck on Instagram for information and schedule of events. This season, party like a pirate at the Buck.
Arg, you ready for some football, Pirate Nation? Bud Light is America's favorite light beer and the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times this football season, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Bud Light carefully brews their beer to be perfect for anywhere there's fun. Because when there's fun, Bud Light is there. Get ready to have fun this season, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
It's bow time. Why are Bojangles Chicken Supremes called Supremes? Well, with golden crispy chicken tenderloins this juicy, tender, and full of bold flavor, what else would you call them? Superbs? Nah, that would be weird. Get your Chicken Supremes combo today with a scratch-made biscuit, your choice of fixin', legendary iced tea, and have you heard there's a new sauce in town? Try our new creamy buffalo sauce when you get a Chicken Supremes combo today. It's bow time.
When it comes to hauling dirt, asphalt, or stone, you can trust the pros at First and Goal Hauling Incorporated. They have a fleet of dump trucks ready to get the job done. And best of all, it's owned and operated by ECU football alum Dakota Marshall. When you have a big job and you need it done right, count on First and Goal Hauling, where it's a touchdown every time. Keep up with Dakota Marshall and First and Goal Hauling by following them on Facebook today.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Take a hit from a 300-pound linebacker, and you better be wearing pads. Take a hit on the road, and you better have good auto coverage. When you've got North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, you've got the best local agents ready to help you bounce back. If you don't, well, you'll probably play football without a helmet, too. In Pitt County, call Carlton Venters or C.J. Messerly at 252-756-3007. North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company. Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina Incorporated. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi. An independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American airline flights perfect for your next trip. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Carolina Caliber has the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and is one of the top firearm dealers anywhere. At Carolina Caliber, they have everything you need for hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. They buy, sell, and trade. Carolina Caliber, locally owned and operated since 1960 on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, Hour 3. Coming up later on this hour, we'll hear from East Carolina wide receiver Isaiah Winstead, also Jeremy Lewis in just a moment. We got a giveaway for you as well. We'll open up the booty bag. Rob on Facebook Live says, like and subscribe. It's free. Give the boys a bone. Hey, I've been a good doggy.
Give us a bone.
Give me a bone.
Can I get a freaking bone here?
Lob me a freaking bone.
Bone.
Smash the, it's a good bone, good bunch.
It's a really good bone. It's a hard-nosed bunch. Just throw us a freaking bone here.
Throw us a freaking bone. Like and subscribe, folks. Kenny, look, man.
Kenny.
Nothing against you. I hated Dallas long before I knew who you were, and I got to do it. He says he might drive off the Washington Bridge.
Jesus.
Kenny, come on.
Come
it's just
on,
week one. He said, what a bunch of friggin' morons running the team. Now, that I can agree with you on, Kenny. But I do have to talk some Cowboys football at some point before we get out of here today. Right now, we will go out to the Pitt Electric Live line. Pitt Electric is your trusted electrical partner since 1981 and Eastern North Carolina's premier electrical contractor for the past 40-plus years. Pitt Electric is hiring. You can join the team. Go to pittelectric.com. Right now, we'll head out to that live line and continue on the Delcor Players Lounge. Earlier today, I talked to East Carolina in Jeremy Lewis. Let's hear that conversation right now. All right, let's head out to the Pitt Electric Live line. Talk to East Carolina rush in Jeremy Lewis. He joins us today here on the Delcor Players Lounge on Pirate Radio Live. Jeremy, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Can't complain. How about yourself?
Doing great, and congrats on win number 1 of the 2022 season. How'd it feel to walk off the field Saturday night a winner?
Felt amazing, man. Trying to just get started, start these wins, get these wins going, keep stacking them, but it felt great, man. It's an amazing feeling.
We heard a pregame show. We were talking to Billy Weaver. He was out tailgating when the rain came down, and there was a lot of hooting and hollering going on. And he said somebody had just brought in a WWE championship belt. And then immediately after the game, we're watching here in the studio on ESPN Plus, and we see the fan with the belt, and he passes it, I think, to Keaton Mitchell, and the team's celebrating with it. What's the story with the belt? Did you get your hands on that thing?
No, I didn't get my hands on the belt. I didn't even see a belt. I seen some guys take a picture with it, but I didn't know where it came from. But I ain't know nothing about the belt, but it was cool, though. I seen what it looked like.
Yeah, always fun to celebrate a W. And, Jeremy, you had talked in the past about you being up in the nosebleeds watching Keontae Anderson play, and sure enough, I'm at the game Saturday. I see walking down the steps Keontae. Now he's watching you play. A pretty cool full circle moment there, right?
Oh, yeah, it's real good. I get to go up, watch my brother play, and I know it's an unreal feeling from him. Now he gets to switch roles and watch me play, fill his shoes and try to get them stats like he used to get back in the day. So it's an amazing feeling for both of us, man. I get to know that I'm out there balling and my big brother's watching me play, so that's a good feeling.
That's really cool. Talking to Jeremy Lewis here on the Pitt Electric Live line. Jeremy, the defense was swarming on Saturday. How do you feel you guys played against Old Dominion on Saturday?
I mean, we played pretty good, but we didn't play to our best potential. We gave up a lot of big plays, and we let one guy have over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and we can't have that going forward. And we try to be the best defense in the nation, so we got to eliminate those mistakes. And if we eliminate those little mistakes, and the score could have been completely different, we feel like. So we just got to make sure we can't be perfect, but as close to perfect as possible. And we eliminate some of those busted coverages and missed tackles and stuff like that, and we would have been playing way better. But we just gonna keep trying to get better day by day.
Definitely stuff to clean up, but also things to be very excited about. And Jeremy, how about the third down numbers? I bring it up with you guys every week. It was a huge stat last year. You had good numbers against NC State, despite giving up some third and longs. I know you talked about that last week. But how about 1 for 8, Old Dominion on third down on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, 1 for 8. You know, that's what we're shooting for. Hopefully we can shut them out next time. But 1 for 8, that's pretty good numbers last year. You know, I think it was like top 15 on third down. And we're only trying to get better and better, you know, this year. So keep that trend going, you know. If we can give up those 30 longs, then we'll be real good. But we keep that trend going, and we should be a real good defense.
Other numbers that really jump out at you, and the offense is responsible for part of this, but the defense is responsible. It's 50-50. It's team football. 41-19 time of possession advantage for East Carolina. And then how about the turnovers, winning the turnover battle? I know that's something you guys probably talk about every week.
Oh, yeah, we preach that every week, you know. That time of possession was crazy, you know, we got a lot of 3 and outs. And getting the defense on the field, getting the offense on the field, the offense making plays, getting the third down, getting the fourth down, and converting them. And that's big time, you know, keep them on the field, keep us like healthy, keep us ready to go, keep us fresh. And they did that, and we was able to, you know, make some plays. But the turnover battle, that's something we preach every day, you know, trying to get the ball out, do specific drills in practice, you know, and we came up big in that turnover battle, and we won. I think it was 2-0, matter of fact. So, yeah, it was big.
Jeremy Lewis joining us, second leading tackler on Saturday with 4, and then you get credited for a half a sack. Do you ever argue, Jeremy, with the stats people? Like, hey, that's my full sack there.
Nah, I try to stay away from that kind of stuff, man. I'm trying to just, you know, be better than I was. I mean, I probably was the second leader in tackles, but, man, I feel like I could have played so much better, could have been so much quicker. And I'm trying to turn those half sacks into full sacks, you know, some solo sacks. And, you know, but, no, I don't really pay too much attention to that stat chart.
The numbers will take care of themselves at the end of the year. Jeremy Lewis joining us. And, Jeremy, we got a great answer from Isaiah Winstead when we talked to him on Friday. And I asked, you know, how tough is it to bounce back and go to that practice on Sunday after a tough loss? And he said, you know, if we'd have won the game against NC State, we'd have had to go to practice just like we did when we lost. So it doesn't matter win or lose. You got to bounce back. You got to be ready to go. So does it feel any different, though, coming off a win at that Sunday practice than coming off a loss like you had week 1?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The air is much more smoother in the building when you come off that win. You know, there's a lot of less tension in the building, you know, but everything, we still going 100%. Can't nothing change. You still got to practice after that loss just as well as you practice after that win. You're still conditioning stays the same, intensity stays the same. You know, everybody got to stay mentally locked in, and we can't change up just because you win or lose. You can't, like, slow down, you know, just because you won. No, any team we play this year, we can lose to. That's how we feel like it, so we got to show up and give it all every day.
And you got a team coming in now, Campbell. It'll be the first time the Fighting Camels and Pirates get together here in Greenville on the football field. And they're like East Carolina's been all these years. They're going to have the chip on their shoulder. They're coming in here trying to pull an upset. So that's kind of a different mindset, right, Jeremy? Usually you like being the hunter and going out. Now you're the hunted with the target on your back. So you got to be playing with that this weekend.
Yeah, we kind of felt like that this way versus Old Dominion. You know, they thought it was going to come in, you know, and you know, knock us off. But we playing a real good Campbell team this week. They got a real solid quarterback. They got 2 twin towers at offensive tackle. So, you know, they got a transfer and from Wake Forest. So, you know, I've been locking in on that. And quarterback's real good, real athletic, you know. So we got to just stay mentally prepared, you know, stick to the game plan, do what Coach tells us to do, and we're going to be successful.
Jeremy Lewis joining us. Jeremy, you had a front row seat to some offensive explosion there on Saturday. We saw another Keaton Mitchell highlight run, 81 yards. Rajay got going with a couple of scores. So, man, that had to be fun to watch on Saturday.
Yeah, it was great to watch. Rajay probably had the best 3-yard run I've ever seen in my life. 2 people missed. It was only 3 yards, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. And Keaton is running fastest like I've ever seen, 80 yards to the like he gets to the 10 yards and we just automatically think he's scoring.
Yeah, you get up and probably snap your helmet, right? Like time to go back on defense.
let's go. It's time to rock. And then Jalen Johnson actually got going. You know, seen the side of him that we've been seeing all summer, all spring, and finally showing up on the game field. So it was nice to see those guys getting back to work. You know, battling through some injuries, and he's still working, still showing up every day. So it was good seeing those guys get right.
Harold Varner III joined in on the celebration after the game. Jeremy, you ever pick up golf clubs? You ever go golfing?
No, I've never been golfing before. A little putt-putt, but I've been golfing.
Maybe Harold can show you some tips next time he's around.
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure I shake his hand whenever I see him.
Jeremy Lewis joining us. Got Campbell coming in this week, 6 o'clock kickoff. Once again, our pregame coverage begins 2 o'clock on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. Jeremy, appreciate you joining us today, man. Have a great week of practice, and good luck this Saturday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
All right, there is Jeremy Lewis joining us after the Pirate victory over Old Dominion here on the Players Lounge presented by Delcor. We are right back at it this Saturday, 2 o'clock, Bud Light pregame tailgate. Looking forward to hanging out with you on a Saturday. We'll be with you after the game, late night on the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In Show.
Hate to look ahead, Clip, but we'll be doing the same next week for ECU versus Navy. 2 o'clock start for the Bud Light pregame tailgate. And then, obviously, after the game, the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show.
We're getting used to these 6 o'clockers, and we'll see what happens beyond that. We'll have the time of the South Florida kickoff coming up next Monday as they announce those a couple weeks in advance. Speaking of the 5th quarter, once again, locked and loaded. We had a ton of calls on Saturday night after East Carolina's victory over Old Dominion. And the first week of the season, we had a call from a very pumped-up young man named Atticus, who, despite the loss, was so optimistic, so fired up. And this week, we had a call from Charlotte from someone named Gustavo, who I guess was a fan of Atticus's call, and he wanted to give his thoughts on things. So, Shirley, let's hear that from the 5th quarter the other night. All right, let's go next to Gustavo in Charlotte. Hello, Gustavo.
Hey, Clip. Long-time listener, first-time caller, ECU graduate class of 96 here. Big fan of the program. Thanks for having me on.
Hey.
Last week I heard someone call in.
Why are you doing this?
Really good point after the UNC Raleigh game. They said that Mike Houston had these boys rolling. Clip. He said he had the Pirates rolling. And I I flick on the television tonight, me and the white Teresa here, and I'll be darned if that handsome, anonymous, charming gentleman, I think he may have had a pointer three. And I just have a feeling that the next time you hear from that charming, anonymous, handsome, could be anyone gentleman, the Pirates are going to be knuckle deep in a winning streak. And I think that they're going to be marching along to an American Athletic Conference championship game in Greenville, North Carolina, hosted by the Pirates of ECU, and they're going to go on to win that and play in the New Year's Six Bowl. And Clip, again, first-time caller, a little nervous here, but if I could leave you with a note. We've got to hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
All right. Oh, goodness. That is Gustavo in Charlotte, referring to Atticus in Charlotte's call.
Atticus.
Thank you, Gustavo. All right. Gustavo. We'll see if we hear from him or Atticus or somebody else from Charlotte coming up next week. Interesting rendition of Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer there. I still don't understand the whispering to start it, but
I don't know. Is it like the golf version of Living on a Prayer?
He was saving the screaming, I guess, for the end. I don't know.
He's approaching the second hole, and just before he gets in his putt, we gotta hold on. I don't know. I have no clue, but I did find it wildly entertaining.
Also, how do we feel about the phrase "knuckle deep"?
Well, he wanted to go with a different phrase.
I'm not a fan of it.
He is
He's towing the line.
Maybe
just a
we.
little.
I think we put that on the do not use list moving forward.
I agree.
Makes me.
I agree.
Gives me the old heebie-jeebies.
No, heebie-jeebies and the old ick.
What?
The ick.
No, the ick. Chandler, we have 17 more live viewers than we do likes on YouTube.
We have more viewers than likes.
17 more, to be exact.
Okay. I'm just going to try to say this calmly.
One moment,
Folks,
please.
If you are tuning in right now and you have not yet smashed the like or smashed the sub, you're going to have bad luck happen to you in the next 2 days.
7 years bad luck happening in the next 2 days.
You're going to have, I hate to break this to you guys, but you're going to have a whole week of bad luck if in the next 5 minutes, I'll tell you what, I'll give you before the end of the show to like and subscribe on Facebook and or YouTube. Hell, not even or, both. Do it for both, guys. Please help us out. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, but please, we will appreciate you more if you smash the like and you smash the sub. We're not asking for money.
No.
This is for free, folks.
We don't want your money. Take your money, take your dollar bills out of your pocket, throw them in the fire for all I care. Don't want it. Have no interest. It's the root of all evil. But you know what's not the root of all evil? You know what's the root of all good in this world? Likes. Subscribes. That is all we're asking for.
Like we go home
each
and every day knowing people like, not just say they like it, like I like it. We want to see you physically like our program, like our show.
Yeah.
And it really does. Like, there was one day we only had like 3 likes on Facebook. I literally cried all the way home.
Yeah.
I cried, folks. I cried. So if you want to help us out in our mental state and let us drive home happy as a bird, flying through the wind, it's simple. He's probably like, people are like, he's going to ask us to run a 5K or he's going to make us write an essay. No, I'm not making you do any of that. What I'm asking you to do is do one simple thing, like, subscribe, smash it.
It's one of the easiest things you can do in life. Do you have a mouse? Do you have a touch screen? Just hit the thumb. Hit that thumb. That's all you got to do. You can use your thumb. You can use your pointer finger. You can use the middle, the ring, the pinky.
You know what I'm about to do right now?
You can use a nuck. You can go nuck deep in that light. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I've been banned.
You know what I'm going to do right now? Because, I hate someone that preaches something and they don't even do it.
Are you a practice what you preacher?
Well, I'm about to. I just realized I haven't liked it. So I'm going to like.
All right.
Liked it on Facebook. About to go like on YouTube. Come on, folks.
Drew said, Rob says he feels called out. He said he liked it. Thank you, Rob. Drew says smashing. He also said maybe Coach Connors could motivate us to smash the like.
We're here with our listeners on Pirate Radio, and what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to smash the like and smash the subscription on YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 20 likers. Ready, go.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate that. Mike P says, are you guys excited about the Manning cast coming back?
Yes.
Smash the like on the return of the Manning cast.
Smash the like on that like.
I'm legitimately pumped up for it.
Yes, I'm glad that they're back. They will not be there for every single game, but very excited for them to at least be back for a few games this year. They are very entertaining. I think they're better than, the crew from last year. But this year, it is the debut of Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Forgot about that.
So I might have to tune into that for a little bit.
I will not.
Okay. And just to kind of hear their voices on ESPN.
No,
it's going to be
thank
weird. You. Okay. But I will be tuned in.
I will not.
You're not going to be tuned into the Manning cast?
I am all Manning cast.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to be tuned in.
Unless Troy Aikman talks about last night's Cowboys game for 3 hours straight. And then I would tune in. I saw some props. I don't know where you can bet on this dumb stuff. I just got an email about it.
You get emails about prop bets?
I do.
That's cool.
It says, will Eli mention the near shutout in Super Bowl? I should have practiced my numerals.
Roman numerals.
Is that 48? I think he's talking about the Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl. It says, well, Eli mentioned the shutout. When will a highlight of that Super Bowl be shown? First quarter, second half?
They're definitely showing the snap over Peyton's head in that Super Bowl.
What will happen first? A guest is censored for language, or Eli makes fun of Peyton's forehead? The minus money is forehead. Who will be the first guest, an athlete or a non-athlete? Athlete, minus money. Will a current NFL player be a guest? Both yes and no, or minus 120. I say yes.
I say yes
on that one. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. As we do, Shirley, let's open up the booty bag here on a Monday.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
Man, Dylan asked, do we like the Seahawks plus 6.5 tonight? I hate to be a square, Dylan, but I am high on the Broncos this year. Maybe Seahawks first half, Denver game. Seahawks come out excited.
I just don't trust Geno Smith.
I like the Broncos this year. Maybe I'm too high on them, but I am scared to take Seattle tonight. It would be a ballsy move, Dylan. I'll give you that, but I can't co-sign on it. Seahawks first half, maybe. Denver full game. All right, let's open up the booty bag. Shirley, what are we giving away today?
A $10 gift card to Familia.
All right, caller number
9.
Caller 9, 317-1250. When we return, we'll talk to Isaiah Winstead. Big game against Old Dominion. We'll recap it with the Pirate receiver inside the Players Lounge after this.
Here today with Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood. Jeff, how's the service department?
Service is going great. Like I told you before, 2022 is the year of the customer. We've been voted #1 dealership in Greenville for 3 years in a row, and there's a reason why. For service, we still offer free pickup and drop-off, so we're trying to make it super convenient for the customer. And right now, our customers are repairing their vehicles more than ever.
How can people make a service appointment?
They can go to brownwood.net or dial 355-6080.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank that's in your corner when you need them. This is Chris Richards from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Ashley Capps, Bonner Latham, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business, come and see one of our experienced team members at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Member FDIC.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers, and when it comes to getting your family together, there's no better place than Familia, which is Italian for family. Familia is the place I like to bring my football family, especially my offensive linemen. Whether it's great New York style pizzas, homemade meatballs, lasagna, chicken parmesan, or delicious homemade desserts, Familia is a winning play every time. For dine-in or takeout, make Familia your go-to play when you have a hungry team. Familia on Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College. Go Pirates!
Greenville Utilities electric customers will soon be able to receive text notifications in the event of power outages. Enrollment is automatic, so make sure GUC has your cell phone number by signing into your account at GUC.com, then update the information in your user profile. Want to talk with someone instead? Call 252-752-7166 during business hours. 252-752-7166. Update us so we can update you. Visit GUC.com for more information.
This is Braxton Green with Angel Oak Home Loans. If you're looking to purchase a home, it is still a great time, and being pre-qualified before you begin shopping is an advantage. At Angel Oak, we offer a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans that can fit most financial situations. To get started, contact our experienced team of Talbot Green, Joanne Weir, Wanda Hager, or myself, Braxton Green, at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
UBE and PirateWear.com is excited to offer Pirate Nation the largest selection of new ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates in to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking uptown in Greenville. Visit them at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
Come and explore great shopping in downtown Washington at Naughty Life. Hi, this is Gina from Naughty Life, and new fall merchandise is arriving every day, featuring all the new Yeti products, like the loadout buckets and waterproof dry duffel bags. We have new fall clothes for men, women, and children. At Naughty Life, we have something perfect for any occasion, like new jewelry and a great selection of sunglasses from Costa, Reflect, and RCI. Visit Naughty Life on Main Street in historic downtown Washington, and like us on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty. I've been in Greenville over 25 years. I'm a proud graduate of ECU. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, then give me a call today and let me help make your real estate process fun and easy. I keep it simple and explain the process every step of the way. My goals are your goals. There are no long-term contracts, and you always deal with me from start to finish. The right home starts with the right agent. Call me, Scott Harris, at 347-1857. Go Pirates!
This is Isaiah Winstead, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at ECU for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. They provide a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. And congratulations to Susan Deans, who picked up the $10 gift card to Familia. Familia is your place for great Italian food, whether it's great New York-style pizzas, homemade meatballs, lasagna, chicken parmesan, or the delicious homemade desserts. Familia is a winning play every time for dine-in or takeout. Make Familia your go-to play when you have a hungry team. Familia on Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Susan Deans was at the Panthers game yesterday with a Fire Matt Rule sign.
She has a prediction also.
What's that?
She thinks that Matt Rule will be gone by week 5.
All right. She's been on the warpath on that one.
She was so giddy when I was talking to her on the phone. She's like, we're one step closer to firing Matt Rule.
So she's actually like the only Panther fan in that stadium yesterday that was actually cheering, probably.
No, she's still cheering for the team.
I know.
Yeah, not a great opener for the Panthers. I just saw this. Adam Sandler is coming to Greenville.
Is he really?
South Carolina. Sorry. Was that me?
Don't play with my emotions.
He is coming to Raleigh, PNC Arena, November 13th. So that's, I don't know. Have you ever heard his...
Wait, what date was that again?
November.
Oh.
Adam Sandler. Isaiah Winstead, you ever watched any Adam Sandler movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Probably Longest Yard.
All right. There you go. What do you like, Chandler? You like the Billy Madison, right?
I like that one.
I would go Happy Gilmore, probably.
Happy Gilmore's mine.
What's that?
The movie Click.
I have not seen Click because I thought about watching it, but I heard it's like sad, and I won't.
It does get sad
I won't feeling that at the time, so I didn't see it.
It's funny though.
Okay, you recommend it?
Yeah.
All right.
At the end, it's a little sad.
Okay. All right. There you go. There's our Adam Sandler talk for this Monday. Isaiah Winstead joins us here in the Pirate Radio studio. 6 catches against NC State. Followed that up with 5 for 89. Next thing on the list is to get in the end zone, Isaiah, but you've done everything but that at this point. Another good game, big numbers on Saturday. How you feel after that performance?
I feel good. Whatever, to help the team win, that's what I'm going to do.
You got a lot of credit for the big run by Keaton Mitchell out there blocking. And you said it in here before, like you take pride in that, right? So when you're out there leading the way for Keaton, big play, sprung him. That's got to make you feel good, too, to see that on tape. I know a lot of Pirate fans saw that on Saturday.
Yeah, because I had missed a couple in the beginning of the first half. I had missed a couple blocks. And, I told him, I got you. Just keep running hard. I got you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you right. So he just trusted me, and I got him right.
And we've enjoyed seeing you these first couple weeks, Isaiah, but you seem like a complete wide receiver. We talked about the blocking. You go downfield. You've caught some shorter routes. They tried to hit you on a screen the other night, I saw. So, you want all that on film for people to see and for you to help the team win. You can really do it all out there, right?
I feel like I can. I feel like I can.
You have a preference? Do you like to just go and get it? Do you like the screen? Like, what's your favorite play call that you're involved in?
I do like the ball downfield, but I also like to show that, you know, I'm not just a possession receiver. Like, I can do stuff in the open field, too. So, you know, I would say it goes hand in hand. Because, you know, you would expect somebody big to be able to make those type of plays.
Right.
Like the infield plays, like open field, you wouldn't expect that.
Talking to Isaiah Winstead, some crazy numbers from the game. And, again, this is complimentary football, offense and defense. You guys ran 86 offensive plays the other night. Old Dominion ran 44. So you doubled them up there pretty much. ECU had 30 first downs. Old Dominion had 12. Time of possession, 41-19. Like, are you aware of that? Like, while you're in the game, do you know that was going on?
During the game, no, we just playing. But afterwards, our coach had told us, like, you know, we had, like, a dominant performance, like, because with time of possession. So, like, once he told us that, then I was aware of that. But during the game, we just playing.
Great numbers there. Third down, you guys are 10 of 19. Is that a good number? I mean, you're over 50%. Do y'all set a goal? Like Holden said, yeah, we want to get all of them. But is there a certain percentage you want to get on third down?
I mean, I would guess all of them. Like
100%?
80%. But, yeah. I mean, but that is a good statistic.
Yeah.
Though, so.
And then your defense, 1 of 9 for Old Dominion. That's back-to-back weeks. They've been great on third down. They were putting you guys back on the field pretty quick. That even Old Dominion scoring drives, there weren't many, but they were quick ones. But a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of your defense getting off the field, letting you guys go to work out there.
Yeah, they definitely been showing up. We just got to, you know, keep working, put points on the board for them.
What was Sunday's practice like, Isaiah? Anything from Saturday? Your team talked about cleaning up on the offensive side?
Basically, like, the plays that we missed, like, you know, mental errors, blocking, whatever the case may be, seeing the signals or anything, we just gotta clean it up from that standpoint. And, you know, like the too deep, just keep going and keep working, like, you know, because you never know when your name gonna get called.
Kind of crazy that Josiah Hatfield gets added back into the mix this week. So you've already got all those guys on the outside, inside, tight ends, running backs, just another weapon to add to the arsenal. And man, it's got to be a nightmare for these defensive coordinators trying to prepare for you, because CJ only had 1 catch this week. He had 6 week 1. You know he's going to bounce back with a big game. So Jalen with 9. How about Jalen having his coming out party? You just never know who's going to click.
Yeah, I told y'all Jalen was nice.
You did.
I told y'all.
You called that one. 9 for 90 plus for Jalen Johnson the other night as Holton Ahlers was finding him. And part of that might be extra attention to you or extra attention to Ryan or CJ, right? Like, whoever has that one-on-one matchup is going to win it. And it was Jalen the other night.
Yeah, definitely.
Isaiah Winstead joining us in the Pirate Radio studios. Did you see did you get your hands on the championship belt after the game? What was that all about?
No.
Nobody seems to know what it was about. I need to find pictures of it. It was, I know Keaton Mitchell had it, and somebody said Ryan Stubblefield had his hands on it. Somebody had, like, tossed the championship belt down to the team.
I didn't even see that. I don't even know what that is. What y'all even talking about right now?
I gotta find a picture of it. These guys aren't even aware of it. Do we have pictures of it, Chandler, on our site? Well, I did see this. How about Harold Varner III partying in the locker room? What was that celebration like?
Yeah, he was turned.
You ever played golf before?
Nah.
Let's hear this real quick. Hey, Harold Varner III hanging out in the locker room, getting the team pumped up after a win. And Isaiah, I heard there was a little bit of talking going on. I also heard that Mike Houston, somebody was talking to Mike Houston before the game, one of the players on that side. Maybe a number 13 who, I don't know, but how about for you? Was any back and forth the other night going on?
Yeah, he definitely was talking. He was talking all game. They had people on the sidelines talking, but, you know, when you talking like that, you're not prepared. You're just trying to get us out of our game because they know what we're going to do. So we weren't really paying too much attention to that.
Yeah, and we're kind of fascinated when you make a big play and you get up and you just kind of like nod, like, yeah. That's what I do. Yeah, I mean, is that what it is? Like,
yeah, I'm older. I'm a vet.
Yeah.
You know, I just really be soaking in the crowd and stuff like that, you know.
So it wasn't 51,000 the other night, but Chandler and I went for a couple of quarters. It was the people that were there were into it. It was still a good atmosphere. What'd you think of the crowd the other night?
It was good. They always, no matter how many people there, from what I've seen these past 2 games, like, they're always still involved, regardless. Like, you know, it's raining out there, they still out there. And, you know, they always involved, singing a little song when they come on, all that stuff. So, you know.
So you're focused on the game, but you still kind of recognize it's happening around you. Yeah. And it's got to fire you guys up too, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely adds more fuel to the fire.
Talking to Isaiah Winstead here, Delcor Players Lounge. You gave a great answer Friday, Isaiah, when I asked you how tough it is to bounce back after a loss, and you said we got to show up to practice if we win or lose regardless. So it's one way or the other. We're going to be there on Sunday. You might as well get out there with the right mindset. So I don't know, did it feel any different yesterday after the win as opposed to the previous week going out to Sunday practice, or, you know, is it all the same for you?
Of course it felt a little different because, you know, you either win than lose, but other than that, as far as like preparation wise, no, because it's the next week. We on the Campbell now.
Yeah. Have you taken a look at the Camels? Anything their defense yet?
Not that much. I literally just left a meeting like that was talking about that to get here and stuff like that. So, but my coach gonna send me all of the extra notes that I missed and stuff like that. So
they're 1-1 on the year, just like East Carolina. Did you see all the crazy scores from Saturday, especially in the Sun Belt, the conference that ODU's in? You had App State beating A&M, Marshall beat Notre Dame, Nebraska lost to Georgia Southern. So it happens every week. You know this as a vet now, playing all the games and seeing all these games, but it can happen to anybody, right?
Definitely can.
And kudos to you guys for not letting it happen on your home field. Isaiah, you said you're going to play regardless. You don't really care. You would I think you said you would appreciate a noon game more so than a night game, but you got 2 more night games coming up. It was announced earlier today. Navy's at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
so
I don't think we got any more noon games.
Yeah, well,
6, 4, and like 8.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, and I think BYU might be 8. Too.
Those are 2 Friday night 8 o'clock games.
Yeah.
So Friday night lights for you guys later in the year. So people want to watch the Pirates. I guess that's why it's on later. You guys are.
It got its pros and its cons though, because like, even though you want to play so fast, but like, you know, you get a good night's rest and you ain't got to get right up and play and stuff like that. You can have time to relax and get right and stuff like that too. So.
Isaiah Winstead joining us here in the Pirate Radio studios. Isaiah, we'll let you get back to work. Appreciate you joining us, man. Good luck on Saturday. We'll check in with you again next week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
All right, 2 big games from Isaiah Winstead to start the 2022 season, and the Pirates getting ready for Campbell. We'll be with you 2 o'clock on the Bud Light pregame tailgate on Saturday and after the game on the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In Show. We'll take a timeout, come back, have more for you. I'll finally get to talk about the Cowboys losing last night. Can't wait to do that when we return on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey, Troy D here with my good friend Kelvin Rawls from Pest Tech. Kelvin, I just want to thank you and Chris and all the great folks at Pest Tech for such awesome service. You totally eliminated the mosquitoes in my backyard, plus the fire ant problem I was having in the yard.
Hey, you're certainly welcome, Troy. I have heard the same thing from all of our customers. With everyone being home, they want to enjoy the outside and being mosquito, fire ant, and pest-free.
Enjoy all your property from the kitchen to the curb. Visit pesttechofgreenville.com today for complete service.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
I can't think of anyone who doesn't love a clean car, but how often do you actually go to the car wash? Does it take too long, or maybe it's just not a very nice place? Tommy's Express changes everything. Our wash is bright, inviting, clean, and fast.
I love the flat conveyor belt. So easy to pull onto, much smoother ride, and safer for my car.
And when you join Tommy Club, you can wash as often as you like for one low monthly price.
I save money and time.
We're Tommy's Express.
At the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
Where can you go where the beer is cold? Friendship is forever. Pabst is the place that's in our hearts, where we can be together.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. This is the place.
Hey Pirate fans, get stocked up for tailgating season with PBR at your favorite retailer. Look for the QR code on the PBR display and register for a chance to win a pizza oven. Game day or any day, all Pirates prefer PBR. Christie's Europub is the perfect place to relax, grab a bite, and enjoy a drink. Located in the heart of Greenville and just a few blocks from ECU's campus, Christie's offers lunch, dinner, and late night with live music every Sunday. Come and have brunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 3 or Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Scratch cooking takes time, so relax and enjoy a pint at Christie's Europub today. For the latest information, check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit them online at christieseuropub.com.
Your vehicle is a big part of your life. That's why you should trust the team at Greenville Auto World for all your vehicle needs. Greenville Auto World believes in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Visit greenvilleautoworld.net to see their fully stocked inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Need a lift kit, custom rims, or wheels? Greenville Auto World can upgrade your vehicle today. For sales or service, visit Greenville Auto World on Highway 43 in Greenville.
Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. University Sportswear ENC.com is your one-stop shop for all promotional products for your business. With over 1 million items to shop from, University Sportswear ENC.com offers high-quality products at prices to fit any budget. Visit University Sportswear ENC.com for contact information and to get shopping. University Sportswear ENC.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Brian Buck with Buck Insurance Agency. This season, when you attend your favorite sporting event, take the game day pledge. If your team is playing, win or lose, support your team to the end of the game. When you leave early, you risk missing your favorite athlete making the play of their career. When our family buys a ticket, we always plan to stay to the very end. Take the game day pledge this season with Buck Insurance Agency. Play to the end, stay to the end.
This is Amanda Houston, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Go Pirates!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. To get the business services that are right for your business today, contact the team of experienced local bankers at First Bank. The team includes bankers you can trust like Ashley Capps, Lee Watson, Bonner Latham, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nesbitt. First Bank, together with their customers, are creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. First Bank on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Welcome back to Pirate Radio Live on a Players Lounge Monday, a Victory Monday. Great to chat with Isaiah Winstead, Jeremy Lewis, Miles Berry, Xavier Smith, Rajay Harris, and Holton Ehlers on today's show. We'll serve that up to you in podcast form coming up Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I just sent you guys a text. Did y'all receive that? Because I want to... I just saw something last night, and I want to go over something. Did y'all receive the words that I sent to you? Okay.
Yes, we got them.
If we could just if y'all could alternate, and we'll run down this list. I just found it interesting. The Dallas Cowboys are 0-1 after losing to, losing to the Bucs last night. Let me pull up this tweet too, because when I do my own research, it's one thing to just find something from somebody else, but I put in the work last night. I did my own research. The Cowboys, only team not to score a touchdown on Sunday. They were outscored by every NFL team. They were also outscored by over half of the Major League Baseball teams. So real quick, I'm just going to run down the list. If the Cowboys decided to play baseball yesterday, using their scoring system, they still would have lost to your Nationals, Chandler, the Phillies, the Giants, the Cardinals, Rays, Yankees, Mets, Reds, Brewers, Angels, Astros, Guardians, Royals, Diamondbacks, Rockies, A's, Braves, Mariners, Dodgers. All those teams scored more than 3 runs on Sunday. Just wanted to point that out. Stat to consider is all.
Stat to consider.
I'm just having just having a little fun here. But look, Dak's hurt, trouble brewing, but fear not, Cowboys fans, because you've got the people in charge that are going to get this done. And let's talk about who those people are. So if y'all could just kind of run through, name a position title, and I'll tell you who's in charge over at Dallas.
CEO.
Great question, Chandler. That would be Stephen Jones.
Okay, that last name sounds familiar.
Stephen Jones is the CEO, COO.
Chief Sales Officer.
Chief Sales Officer. That is Jerry Jones Jr. So we've had Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones Jr. All right.
Let's go Executive Vice President 1.
That would be Charlotte Jones. Charlotte Jones is her name. Executive Vice President 1. There are 2 others.
Chief Marketing Officer.
Chief Marketing Officer. That would be Jerry Jones Jr. Jerry Jones Jr.
The same one as...
Yep. Same one.
Executive Vice President. Let's jump to 3.
Jerry Jones Jr.
GM.
That would be Jerry Jones.
Owner.
Senior. Owner. Also Jerry Jones. Owner and the GM.
President.
That would be Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the president of the Cowboys.
Executive Vice President number 2.
That would be Stephen Jones. Stephen Jones, number 2. Yeah.
And Director of Player Personnel.
That also would be Stephen Jones. Is that everything? Do we hit Chief Brand Officer?
No, we did not get that.
That would be Charlotte Jones.
Oh my!
The family.
All you have to do is have a DNA test prove that you are except that one that can't get any money from them.
That's not my daughter.
All you got to do is be a Jones, and you can keep up with the Joneses in Big D. That is disgusting. If I'm a Cowboys fan, this is worse than... I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this. Is this worse than Dan Snyder and his owners? It can't be.
No.
It can't be.
No.
This is creepier. This is like the damn monarchy they got over there.
They do. It is.
The queen dies.
Because, God forbid, when Jerry Jones passes away, it's going to go to his son.
It's going to go to Stephen Jones.
It's not going to go to Junior?
I don't know if it's going to go to Junior. What if it goes to Charlotte? It's like a Game of Thrones type thing. Who takes over the throne?
They need to have a reality show because there's a lot of bickering between the siblings.
I went to the Cowboys fan forum after the game because that's one of my favorite hobbies after a loss. And they were saying the only way this is fixed is like he's got to get canceled, a sex scandal, something. Because he's not going to sell the team. And when he dies, he's going to hand it over to Steven or Charlotte or Jerry Jr., and then they have kids, I'm sure. It's going to get passed down to them. And forever, glory hole days are gone, Jerry.
I want
me some glory hole.
I know you
And there
do.
it was. Glory hole.
I did say that they thought about putting Dak's hand in the glory hole and see what happens. Maybe it magically heals up. Yeah.
Have we talked about the doctor they have? Is he a part of the Jones family?
Dude. The doctor looking at Dak on the sideline. Hey, boy.
Hey, come here, son.
He's got a cowboy hat on. I think they examined Dak's hand, and he went to the coach and said, Mike, man, we got to put Dak down. We got to put him down. I don't think he's going to recover from this. Somebody said that He just diagnoses the injury by looking into the player's eyes and seeing if they have the fear of God in them. Oh, what an outfit. What a clan. The Jones clan just running things there. That is hilarious.
And they've been doing it for years, though, right? Like, this isn't new.
Steven is the director of player personnel. Jerry's the GM and the president and the owner. The other Jerry is a VP, along with Charlotte. Hey, good luck, Cowboys fans. This is who's running your team. The Joneses.
At least Brian Bailey's not dumb like some Cowboys fans.
No, he's smart. He's an intelligent Cowboys fan. I tell you what Bailey did before I could get in here and rag on him.
It's a statistic you can look at.
He went right to ragging on himself, which is a great strategy. I do that myself.
I'm stupid and everybody else is smart.
Kenny added another title. He said the actual head coach of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones.
How about them Cowboys?
No, don't play that. He is not in the Ring of Honor, Shirley, because Jerry doesn't like him. Jimmy Johnson sucks. He is not in the Ring of Honor. Meet or you suck. So there you go.
I just suck.
This is great. The Cowboys are 1-0, but help is on the way.
I suck.
In the form of Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Charlotte Jones, Jerry Jones Jr., Mike Jones.
Dumbass.
Pac-Man Jones.
Adam Pac-Man Jones. What Jones can save this?
Jesus Jones.
Jay Jones.
Jesus Jones. Robert Jones.
Robert Jones.
Why isn't Robert involved? He won Super Bowls with the Cowboys. Call him up.
You have a point there, sir.
They used to have running back Julius Jones, who was a brother of Thomas Jones. There was another running back. I want me some glory hole.
And there it was. Glory hole.
Glory hole, baby. Cowboys suck, and it is awesome. God, it's so good. If you see a dumb Cowboys fan out there in public,
I'm not dumb like some Cowboys
you
fans.
let them know how much they suck and how they scored 3 points, how they were outscored by all the Major League Baseball
To a 45-year-old.
and how all of all the people that are in charge of fixing this all look the same. White, decrepit Joneses. And there's no hope. You have no hope. This is your future.
Them crazy white folk.
For the rest of your life, the Joneses are in charge, baby, and they are running the ship in Jerry World. It could be Steven World in a few years, or Charlotte World, or Junior World. Love them Joneses, and I love y'all. We'll see you Tuesday, 3 o'clock on Pirate Radio Live. Thanks to the players for joining us on the Players Lounge today. Shirley Rhodes, Chan Man, Big Dog, CJ, the crew here at Pirate Radio. We'll talk to you Tuesday at 3. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDL